Guys, it's the kid, 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 it's the main man here, Double H, half to the hope, who is eating in my ear. What do I hear rustling in my ear? What do I hear rustling in my ear? So, should I be good? Let me do that. So, guys, look, man, this is the Sunday Hangout. And let me just tell you what is going to be expected from you guys in today's show. So, okay. So we see. So this is what's going to happen. The main topic is going to be Thierry Henry because every time we do Sunday we do a legacy topic, and this is like a legacy topic where we talk about a player who can potentially be a legend, and we try to place them on a potential all-time list. We look at an all-time player and we debate them, and we critique their career and see whether they can be held in the same confines of the Peles, the Maradonas, the Zidanes, the Ronaldos, and so forth, even the Eden Hazards as well. Easy, shish. So, but before we do that and we dissect Thierry Henry's career, we've got some house cleaning to do. We might touch on Champions League, but I still have a bunch of Champions League videos that I'm going to pop off on Monday because this is Champions League week. So this week it's going to be all CL stuff, all CL stuff that will be put out throughout Monday, throughout Tuesday. So you're going to get your fix. But we're going to talk about Tottenham. We're going to talk about Tottenham, and I'm going to talk about what the hell just happened. But before we even talk about Tottenham Hotspur, I think this is a conversation that needs to be had because there still seems to be this notion that I'm a racist and I hate white players. It's odd, it's strange, but yes, it is. There is this belief that I don't like white players, which is shocking. Some of my best friends are white. So I want to first talk about this dude right now because I think this is the best and most realistic place to start. So I want to talk about your boy Harriet Kane. And I want to just see what everybody thinks about Harry Kane right now and where they rank him. So this is my view on your boy Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a very talented striker. Really talented, and he's a very damn good goal scorer. And he is one of the best strikers in the Premier League. But this does not mean he is world class or should be mentioned in the same category as the Cannibal Suarez, Benzema, and Lewandowski, who have been amongst the best strikers of the past decade. Harry Kane, for me, has not played in a major final. No CL final, no CL semi, no World Cup semi, no World Cup final, no Euro semi, no Euro final. The World Cup semi he was in, he flopped, he choked. So he definitely has the potential to do something, and he is a very talented player. He's a really talented player, and he's got great passing and so forth. But the reality of the matter is he simply isn't a top-tier elite striker, and balling against West Ham means nothing to me. But so that is where I am with Harry Kane. I rate him as a very good striker, one of the best strikers in the Premier League, but he isn't as good as Aubameyang, Cannibal, Aguero, Benzema, Lewandowski, who are already established as amongst the best strikers of their generation and right now. So let's come first to your boy Vilton. So Vilton, how would you rank Harry Kane currently?
Harry Kane, to me, he's a phenomenal striker in the Premier League, like you said, but he's not world class. How good is he really? Because they made the Champions League final without him playing. I don't know why Pochettino didn't start freaking Lucas Moura in that final over Harry Kane.
Vilton, say that again. Tottenham made the Champions League final without
Harry Kane. They beat Ajax. Like they beat City without him. He wasn't in the City game, was he? I don't remember. He wasn't there.
That was your boy's son. Your boy's son said what's up in both legs. Yeah.
So how good is Harry Kane really? He's a good striker when it comes to the Premier League, but even at the World Cup, let's be real, the guy had 6 goals, 5 of them were penalties. Really?
Most were against an island we've never heard of, Panama.
Really, come on. I'm not.
So
I'm not being a disgrace to Ken. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna compare him to the likes of Benzema, Lewandowski, and Cannibal. But you could maybe make an argument for him and Aguero. They're both a Premier League merchant. Well, that debate is gonna be based on who has won more trophies, and we all know Aguero has won more trophies than him. But I still think Lucas Moura should have started that final over Harry Kane. The guy just came back from an injury, but you put him in because he's the face of your brand and of your team. He's a good striker, but he's not a world class striker to me. He just Harry Kane. He
But,
just
but do you think he has the potential to be a world class striker and to be
of
amongst the
course
best strikers?
I think he should have left because at one point Real Madrid were trying to buy him like two,
Yeah.
3 years ago, but he stayed for the money because I believe they're what he's making over $300,000 a week over there, something like that. So I don't blame him for staying. That's a lot of money, but hey, he could have been that dude right now for Real Madrid.
All right. Hassan Kane. How do you rate Harry Kane right now? Is he a world class striker or merely a part of the Premier League hype job?
He's world class ages, let's be honest. He bangs goals. That's what strikers are meant to do. He bangs goals. He's definitely top two in the Premier League strikers. One of the best strikers in Europe, but he needs to win something, man. You can't retire with no trophy.
Easy. So would you put him in the same class as Benzema and Lewandowski?
Yes, what in general, yeah, of course. He scores goals as well. What more do you want from him? He scores goals.
No. It's not how many score. It's when you score. And has he ever played a major final? Has he ever scored in a major final?
No, he
Has
hasn't.
has, has he ever scored in a major semi?
No, he
World Cup
hasn't.
semi, CL semi,
Has
Euro semi,
Lewandowski
Euro
scored in
final.
the
So hasn't De Bruyne,
Red
but De
Devil,
Bruyne's world class,
can
isn't
you
he?
shush? What's
De
that?
Bruyne hasn't played in a. De Bruyne hasn't played in CL final, Euro final. But he's world class, everyone.
Is
We
it
don't. I don't say
according to
the
who?
one is world
According to
class.
who?
A lot of people, he's world class. Let's be
I
honest.
don't. Nah, Pogba's over De Bruyne any day, man.
The Bruyne, the guys from the road,
No,
man. The
Pogba
Bruyne is from the
2020.
road. Guys from the road.
So
Look,
De Bruyne not world class to you, HH.
nah,
De Bruyne is not world class.
He
Wow. Okay, all right. What?
Look, Hassan,
Kane is world class.
where are you? Okay, so you're saying that he's as good as Lewandowski. Is that what you're trying to tell me? He's as good as Benzema. Hassan, are you saying Kane is as good as Benzema and Lewandowski? Yes or no?
In 2020, yeah. Career-wise, no, but
What are you talking about, bro? Are you
Nah,
serious?
this guy, you trolling.
Absolutely.
Chill, relax, man. Let me get this super chat.
Okay, not Lewandowski, but Benzema. Come on, of course he is.
Easy, shush. Let me get this super chat. So, boy, yes said, what's up? He said, Uncle Moo has turned Kane into world class facts. Yasser Said worry about stealing penalties and effing up VAR, and worry about PSG, which we'll get to later on this week's side. So, no, he's not world class yet. Silver Spring says, Silver Spring, you're talking to a 4-time CL winner. Show some respect. Silver Spring, let me repeat myself. You're talking to a 4-time CL winner. Show some damn respect. Kane is very good. He's talented. He's not fit enough to lace Benzema's cereal. He's not fit enough to serve Benzema his cereal in the morning. Please show a 4-time CL. Guys, can you please respect the CL? You can't compare him to a 4-time CL winner. You can't do that. And he scored in a CL final.
Yeah, Kane was there in the final. He didn't do anything.
Until Harry Kane scores in a CL final, don't talk to me about him and Benzema. Don't do it. What's this guy's name? Cassius. How do you rate Harry Kane? How would you rate him right now, Harry Kane?
Just right now, not talking about his career, for sure he's an elite striker. I don't use the word world class because many people have different definitions of the word world class, but he's definitely an elite striker. I don't think he's in the same class as Benzema or Lewandowski. Definitely not. But those guys are a level above him, but he's definitely an elite striker at the moment. If we're talking about like number 9s, he's definitely elite, no doubt.
So you would put him already amongst the world's best, or would you just say he's amazing just for the Premier League?
He's been one of the world's best. I mean, he scored 30 goals in a league season. I mean, how many strikers in the world have done that?
Has he ever bowled in a CL final or a CL semi?
I mean, he hasn't played in the CL semi. How are you gonna?
Well, if you're so good, you should score the goals to get you in the CL semi.
With Tottenham. with Tottenham.
Yeah, who reached the
Some
final?
ball
They
down.
reached the
They didn't
final.
need him. They
But
didn't need him
he
to
didn't
reach the
play.
finals. So
Exactly.
they reached the final without him. They reached the final
No, but
without him.
that
So
doesn't change just based off of what we've seen in the games he has played in. I don't
Against West
understand
Ham.
that. No, but it's not just West Ham. You know that HH. He even scored against my team, Barcelona. He scored a
No,
great goal against us. It's not
but
just West Ham and
Don't diss West
Brighton
Ham
and
like
things like
no,
that.
no, but Cassius, my thing is this is my thing is what until Harry Kane does what Son did against Man City in that CL knockout game, I'll give him because that's what I call big boy talk. I need big boy talk. Right now he's doing small boy talk, which is Premier League. Premier League is small boy talk. Big boy talk is CL. World Cup, European Championships. That's big boy talk. So until he does that, I think people are currently overrating this dude. But Cassius, I respect your view. I respect your view.
Can I respond
Go for it.
quickly? Just
Go for it.
you were saying Cannibal Suarez. I mean, Cannibal Suarez hasn't scored an away goal in the Champions League for 5 years. So I mean, obviously Suarez is well ahead of the man in terms of his career. But if we're talking about right now,
Oh no.
right now,
Right now, Cannibal is useless. He's a nobody. So no, my mentioning of Cannibal was as a legacy thing. As of right now, Cannibal is gutter
yeah.
trash. So yeah. Of course, it's better than Cannibal now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Before I come to Abdullahi, yes, aside, guys, Kane reminds me of Robert Lewandowski. Facts. Yes, Said, I think he hit your head as a child. So I would recommend you see a doctor because that is complete and utter nonsense. Please don't spout total rubbish. That's trash talk. Abdullahi, where do you rate Harry Kane, the English legend, the English rose, the savior of Queen Elizabeth?
So, are you talking about in terms of goal scoring or out overall?
As in terms of a striker, man,
No, in terms of defending.
how good is he as a striker?
I hate it. If you want to rate Harry Kane, you have to just rate him Englishly. You can't rate him like, let me say, you can't even put him ahead of Lewandowski or Benzema. I would argue I'll put him ahead of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang because
What? Whoa,
Yes.
Why?
because Aubameyang makes a lot of sitters. If you look at Aubameyang one-on-one, my lord, I would rather play with Aubameyang than playing with Harry Kane.
Has
Because Harry Kane
has Harry Kane ever scored a winning goal in an FA Cup final, in a major cup final?
okay, he hasn't scored that. But Harry Kane is more clutch than
Has Son won a trophy, HH, not world class.
Oh, if no, I'm like, if he's so clutch, how come he's not scored clutch goals to take his team to a FA Cup final?
Okay, he's playing for Tottenham. Hotspur.
Yeah.
He's playing for Tottenham Hotspur. Why Aubameyang
Then
is playing
move.
for Arsenal?
Then move. Who's stopping you to move?
Exactly.
because he could have came to Madrid. He could have came
Let me
to
put
us.
it this way. Okay, he wants Harry Kane at the moment. His rate is, let me say, who wants to buy Harry Kane at the moment? People would rather buy Harry Kane. Like, you can't pay 200 or 150 for Harry Kane because that's costly. Then 11 will not let him go without paying FT money for him. So you rather have Harry Kane in your team than Aubameyang because the issue about Harry Kane is an injury-prone player. That's my worry with him. If he can stay consistent for his season, I think it's level ahead of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Level ahead of Aubameyang because Aubameyang missed a lot of chances. But Harry Kane is clutch. You have to respect him. He's a clutch. But
No,
this
I'm like, no,
year,
it doesn't. If you're so clutch, how come you've not been clutch enough to take Tottenham to a trophy?
that's my worry with him. He has not shown it up in Champions League.
There we go. Which means that you're not a big game player. You're not a big. So you're a stats padder, a very good stats padder, a talented stats padder, a superb passer of the ball. Because Harry Kane is a very good footballer with a great footballing brain. But you're not for the big cheese. Son is for the big cheese. You're not for the big cheese.
In the PL, Aguero only balls in the Champions League.
There we go.
Yeah.
He flop a lot in Champions League. And yesterday saying he's ahead of Lewandowski, man, guy. You can't put the best striker at the moment. The most informed.
He's not even the best striker. He's the best player in the world right now. He should have won the Ballon
To be
d'Or.
fair, to be fair, Abdullah, he didn't say that.
James,
Jasir
in
Said
the
just
live
said
chat,
he reminds him.
James in the live chat, this is a lie.
No,
I never said this is a lie.
Striker.
Show me the receipts,
Abdullah.
James. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts, James. Show me the receipts. That's
Which
a lie.
receipt did it?
You called Benzema Sanchez. Come on, HH.
Nah, never. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
The most informed striker in world football at the moment is Robert Lewandowski. You cannot compare him to Harry Kane. There's a difference, my lord. No. Sorry, there's a difference in that. No, there's a difference. And even Lewandowski has even won the Champions League. So no debate. You can't even debate that. It's already over. You can't debate that.
Okay,
He's the
okay.
best player in the world right now.
Wait. So wait, easy,
Yeah.
easy. I'm Ham. Kane, how do you rate Harry Kane right now in 2020?
Um, I'm very impressed. Since the beginning of the season, Mourinho has reinvented Harry Kane. He's turned Harry Kane from a traditional number 9 into a false 9. So I hear what everybody else is
What
talking
has he done
about.
that has impressed you so much? What has he done so far that has impressed you so much? What has he done that
You
has
know
been
what I call
different?
this guy now? This is quarterback Kane. He's the quarterback. He is the quarterback. He's the guy
I'm
in
Ham,
those
relax.
American movies where the coach is making the speech and he just looks at the player and the player just gives his head up and he's like, hut hut. That's what he's
I'm
doing.
Ham, you're drug, man. You're on drugs,
Mourinho
man.
is that
You're on
guy.
drugs, man.
HH, Mourinho is that guy. And
And
Kane,
I know
quarterback
he's that guy.
Kane,
It's no wait. I'm
back
Ham.
on
I'm Ham.
are
I know
gonna do.
Mourinho is that guy. It's these losers in the live chats and losers out in the streets who don't respect Uncle Mo. But I do. Carry on.
They don't know nothing about 2010 HH. They don't know nothing.
I know, man. Losers, man.
Yeah, with Son, I mean, Son is just, I don't know what has happened to these two guys, but it feels like right now they are world class to me. I feel like any time before, perhaps you could have said they weren't really world class. I mean, they were just guys on form, but now I just feel like these guys are dangerous. It doesn't matter what team they come against. If you
No.
give
I'm Ham. Wait, no. This is
space,
not about Tottenham. Where do you rate Harry Kane? We're talking about Harry Kane. Focus on the thing. Where do you rate
yes,
Harry
this is
Kane?
I'm saying if you give Kane space, it's basically over because he is going to release Son. And just looking at his on the third goal, that goal that he scored was amazing. No lie, that is a proper number 9 where you like, yeah, I can trust this guy no matter what. He'll put
It
the
was a
His
ball.
normal
second
header,
was
man.
was
Come
better
on.
though. His second one was better.
I mean,
Okay,
It was
okay.
just
I'm
a
Ham. You've
header.
yeah,
talked. I'm Ham. You've talked. You've talked. Yes, I think the super chat. By the way, HH Barkley is balling at Villa. Okay, he's not my countryman. I don't know what way you're on about, but well done to him. And shout out to my dear country of Nigeria. Shout out to the youths there protesting, man. Change that country. Shout out to my fellow youths in Nigeria, man. Benjamin, what the fuck?
You the mic, sir.
Is this paranormal activities or what, man?
Okay. Jamal Gaskin. Where do you rate Harry Kane right now in terms of world football right now? Where do you rate Harry Kane?
So, hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you beautifully well.
Excellent. All right. So, at first, when I saw Harry Kane maybe a few years ago, I thought that he's a very stiff striker, not a very not very mobile, I guess, not very what's it called? His agility. He's not very
Versatile.
He's not very what's that word?
Versatile.
Basically, he
Versatile,
lacks
that's it,
movements,
versatile.
fluidity.
Yeah, he's not a very fluid striker, not a very sexy striker. I'm a Barca fan, so I was watching I was watching Suarez do the things he was doing. But then I continued to watch Suarez and I noticed the ball bouncing off him as he went on in his Barca career, bouncing off him, missed touches and all that kind of stuff. And then I started to pay attention to what Harry Kane was doing. And he doesn't have that. He might not be the sexiest striker, but he has an eye for goal. And if you're looking for a striker to score you goals, I mean, he does that. And he's been doing that.
My question, Jamal, is can he score important goals?
Well, the thing is, we haven't even seen him get the best chance yet. He was injured for the Champions League final, no?
No, he was playing the Champions League final.
He played,
He
right?
played in the final.
Well,
Lucas
I mean,
Moura
he did
he
have
started.
one chance,
injured.
but sometimes it takes strikers a while to get it right. And it seems like if he continues on this trajectory, then he might actually get the chance to get himself to that upper tier level.
Okay.
That's what I think.
All right. Let's bring in Red Devil Studio, man. Talk to me.
I mean, are we talking about, because Are we talking about like now in 2020? Because if we're talking about now in 2020, he's got to be one of
It's
the
got to
best.
be what? It's got to be what? What?
He's got to be one of the. He's got to be one of the best in the world because the only
Based on
two.
what?
Because the only two we're talking about
In the
is whether
prem, in the
Benzema.
prem, in the prem.
No, but I'm just. But you only named two other players in the world that are better than him.
And
So
no, Red Devil. And my thing is that should he
Lukaku's
be
better than
mentioned
him.
in the same breath?
no, Lukaku's not better than him. Don't bring up Zlatan Ibrahimovic is better than Lukaku in 2020.
Yeah, he is.
That agrees with me. So no,
Wait, Red Devil. My question is this: are you going to put Harry Kane in the same category as Lewandowski and Benzema?
In 2020, not based on their level, of course, based on what Benzema has done,
On form or what?
of course. But in 2020, like, yeah, he's got to be up. He's got to be up there in the world because we're only talking about those two other players. Like, we're not talking about any other strikers. So if he's like third best in the world,
so he's better than. Why is he better than Aubameyang?
The thing with Aubameyang is that like it's more where Aubameyang is playing. Aubameyang is not really playing for Arsenal, really in a number 9 striking role.
He's there to score goals and key goals. Kane doesn't score key goals.
It's not about key goals, but it's like he's not. But Aubameyang's not really a striker though now. Like then we need to talk about Rashford and Pulisic and stuff like that. Like you can't compare a Pulisic what a winger does to what like striker does. If we're comparing Aubameyang and Kane in terms of their the overall game, then of course I'll give it to Aubameyang because I think Aubameyang can play a better winger role than Harry Kane can. But as the number 9 right now, because Aubameyang's not really playing that position anymore, Kane has got to be up there surely. You're only talking about 2 other players in the world that are better than him. So ergo, by definition, he must be world class.
Red Devil, I appreciate your viewpoints, but I humbly say you are completely wrong. But I appreciate your viewpoint. Hazem, can you please tell us how do you rate Harry Kane right now, the pride of England, the pride of the British Empire, and Queen Elizabeth?
I mean, right now, if you want to speak on form, he's one of the best in the world right now. He's started the season very well. And Champions League didn't start, so we can't judge him of the Champions League yet. So on form, yeah, he's top there. Maybe not as good as Lewandowski on form, but he's up there. But overall, up to now, his career in general. I'll just place him among the Premier League strikers. The strikers that consistently score in the Premier League. He's competing against Aguero, Aubameyang, this level of strikers. Not European level strikers like Suarez, Benzema.
So you're saying that he's a Premier League merchant? You're saying he's a Premier League merchant?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He hasn't done anything in the Champions League yet. Of course, maybe he's gonna do it in the future, but as it stands, he hasn't proven anything. To show me that he is a top European level striker like Lewandowski. So first, let's see. But right now, he's a Premier League level, and I would say, yeah, even if he goes to a tougher league for strikers like the Serie A, he will struggle. So yeah, I think even Ibrahimovic is better than him right now. So yeah, man, in 2020.
Wow.
So okay. Yeah, by the way, Ibrahimovic has 4 goals in 2 games. So yeah.
Look, Hazem.
So Adam, let me ask you this: between Aubameyang now in 2020 and Harry Kane, who will you choose as the most number 9? In terms of clutch and goal scoring.
Aubameyang.
What?
No, as in,
what's the question?
I said sorry? In terms of goal scoring and as a proper number 9, who would you choose? Thierry Henry, Aubameyang, or Harry Kane?
In terms of goal scoring, oh, you mean overall or on form?
No, number 9, goal scoring. Number
9. To be honest, I believe Aubameyang is more proven. In terms of consistent goal scoring, I'm not talking about on form. I'm talking about consistent goal scoring. He has shown himself. He raised Arsenal's level. He has been consistently saving Arsenal many games
He has carried Arsenal on his back, and I think
yeah,
when Arsenal have needed him, he's come up clutch.
But we
in
can make
key
an
games.
argument
Key
that
games. See, the difference
Aubameyang
between
makes okay. Go ahead,
Olympiacos,
Jesse.
man. Come on, Olympiacos.
okay, no, okay, give me, but then
Exactly. It makes some
look.
clutch, like some sitters a lot. So I wouldn't
Has
put it
Harry Kane won a trophy, my friend? Where is
Has
his
Son, has
semi-goal? Where is his final goal? Where? Come on,
I'll
guys.
give you
The
that.
heck?
I'll give you that.
Thank you. You see,
FA Cup Community Shield. Oh, come on,
What?
man.
this guy has not. You see, you're saying this guy is this thing because don't be fooled by the English media. The English media can be very, very convincing. I know they can be, but try and take a step back and say, wait a minute. He's quality. He's very good. He's an amazing goal scorer. He's never scored a key goal in a major semi. He never scored a key goal in a major final. So how the hell can he be better than Aubameyang when Aubameyang has proven to win trophies for both a Dortmund and a flipping Arsenal scoring in key semis and a key final? Come on, bro, let's roll. Now let me just read the super chats from Daniel Henkel. Barkley has more Nigerian blood in him than HH. Daniel Henkel, you're a hater and you're a moron and you're adopted. So there you go. Updating Skill says, for me, Kane is a better footballer than Aubameyang. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Kane's overall game is better than Aubameyang, but in terms of finishing, but Kane as overall, yeah, because Kane is a better passer and is better at link play for sure. Yes, I said, guys, how good is Lewandowski really? 1 CL. Yes, side. When was the last time that your club won a CL?
Honestly,
So
What are you talking about, bro?
No. He's just doing that to hate. He's doing that. Okay, guys, let's now talk about the real stuff. Let's talk about this real stuff.
We talk about Uncle Mo. Relevant. 20.
Actually, no. Well, we're actually
Milan
going to talk
Derby, Milan Derby.
easy. Just chill.
AJ, you haven't bring Benjamin in. He hasn't talked. He said he wants to say something.
Oh, we'll get him in there. We'll get him in there. Just chill. Hazem, stop breathing into the mic. I'm hearing you breathing into the mic. Stop breathing into the mic. So, look. So, Uncle Mo. First of all, that has nothing to do with Uncle Mo. Because, first off, everyone on this platform and you losers in the live chats who know nothing about football, you should show Mourinho an apology. Because can I land?
Disrespect is real.
Thank you. You losers in the live chats who you know nothing about football, hence why I try not to listen to you, because the stuff that comes out of your mouth is complete moronic garbage. Hence why I'm here to educate you, you idiots. So you guys there and you guys on the panel, you owe Mourinho an apology because you losers said he was done.
3 goals in 8 minutes.
Can I land? Can I land? Thank you. You losers said he's a dinosaur. He's finished. He doesn't know how to score goals. He's a negative guy. They scored 16 goals in like 3 games or something. So this is, you see, you don't have to, but it's egg on your face. You guys now look stupid. So all of you guys who said Mourinho was finished, you look stupid. This is a Tottenham problem, not a Mourinho problem. Mourinho is he's gotified. He's already gotified.
Oh
So
my God.
let me now say this right now. This is a very simple question. It's a very simple question. Gatlock, you're not an invited man, please. Wilson. Okay, look, let's even start with this guy. Benjamin Babina. Will Mourinho win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
Good question.
Can you hear me?
You sound like you're inside someone's ass, but talk.
Okay. Mourinho with Tottenham, it's possible. It's possible, but
I don't. No.
it depends on a lot of.
Okay, wait. In this hangout, we deal in absolutes. We don't do like maybe. It's either a yes or a no. I don't do maybes. Will he or won't he win a trophy, and why?
He won't win. He won't win a trophy.
Why not?
He'll capitulate at the end. At the end of the day, he'll capitulate, fall out to the players, and everything will go down. Everything will crumble soon.
So whose fault will it be? Is it going to be Mourinho's fault, or will it be the fault of the players?
It'll always be Mourinho's fault, actually. Always be his fault.
Based,
Once,
wait,
once,
no,
once
wait,
Bill,
shut up. Based on what? Based on what?
Bill will be the first person he'll fall out with. He'll fall out with Bill. Bill will not produce, and in a few months' time, he'll begin to speak against him,
So you
and
can see
everything
the
will begin to crumble.
so you can see the future. So you can see
He
the
did the
future.
same thing with Pogba, and he'll do the same thing with Bill.
And you know this because
Because it's
spoken
Mourinho
to-
and it's proven.
So giving Mourinho no credits for what he's done with Tottenham and the goals that he scored. You're giving him no credit for that.
They've played teams that play very. They've not played teams that sit back. So they've not broken any defense. They play teams that play a very high line.
Man. You've talked. Let me take this super chat, man. This guy's name, Daniel Henkel. Respect move for bottling against Moyes in 2020.
Exactly.
Daniel Henkel,
Yeah.
you're adopted. Okay, shush. You're adopted. Your parents don't want you. They left you on the doorstep. Wilton, will Mourinho win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
Yes, he's gonna win one just because of his DNA of winning trophies. Everywhere he goes, he's gonna win at least something. I don't care if it's the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Community Shield, Europa League. He's gonna win something with them. I don't know, just up there with Mourinho. Any club he goes to, he has to win something. Because look at Manchester United. Arguably, that City side, you could say is the greatest Premier League team of all time. He finished second behind them, and they won the Europa League, I believe, right, Red Devil? You guys won the Europa League that year with him.
Yeah, we
didn't
won the
you?
Europa League. We did. Although it was 20, 30 points behind City.
Is that the only trophy you guys won with them? Is that the only
Ungrateful
trophy you guys
pricks.
won
No,
with
we
them?
won the Carabao Cup.
Ungrateful pricks.
Okay.
Give you Europa League and you
I
still
feel like
abuse them, you
Mourinho,
bastards.
I think he's gonna win he might actually win the Carabao Cup, but at the same time though, Lep is in that domestic too. Lep is in that competition too. You know how Lep loved his competition. He loved winning trophies. So I don't know, but I do think he's gonna win a trophy with Spurs. I don't know if it's gonna be this season or next season. Because I can't really blame Mourinho for today. 3 goals in 8 minutes. That has to be the defense.
What is that sound?
Yeah, what the heck is that sound? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing a weird
But-
sound, man. But
But
continue.
3 goals
Keep
in
talking.
8 minutes. I can't really blame Mourinho. Really, his tactics were working the entire game. So
Yeah, you
3 goals
can.
in 8 minutes, that was just defending collapse. I don't know what's been going on in
Yeah,
the
look,
Prem.
it's a Tottenham
Teams
issue.
are
It's a Tottenham
so
problem.
bad at defending, man. It's that own goal was just unlucky, and that third goal, that's why we goal up the season. That was such a nice goal, man. Like there's nothing Lloris could have done right there. It was just unlucky. Just like what game was it where Tottenham thought they won the game, but
Put me in
it
goal,
was a
I save
handball.
that. Put me
Really?
in goal, I
You
save
saved
that.
me
Yes.
that? Wow.
Yes,
No.
I'm saving that.
You're
I'm
not
saving
saving
that.
that.
Seeing is
I'm
believing
I'm
it.
saving that ball. I'm saving that ball.
Nah.
But anyway, before I round up, Mourinho's a good coach. Just stop saying he's the GOAT. You always talk about Champions League. Like the guy hasn't won the Champions League in 10 years. So don't hype him up.
But
Just
what did you do?
relax.
What was that? Was that a treble? Was that a
Relax.
treble?
3 in a row. Zidane,
Was
3
that a
in a row.
treble? Okay, cool.
Bompezi
A
got
treble.
3 Champions League.
Treble,
Ancelotti got 3
treble.
Champions League.
Treble.
All right.
Thank you, treble. Hassan, will Mourinho be able to do the impossible and win a trophy with this Tottenham side? Yes or no?
No, sadly no. You're right.
Oh,
And that's not down to Mourinho. It's down to injuries. Every year Kane gets injured at least once. And if Kane goes down, only Son up front. I'm not sure about that. And Bale, we don't know about Bale. And the team's a bit average. Just be honest, PJ. Team's average. Apart from Kane and Son and Bale, defense a bit shaky. Midfield, no attacking midfielder. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
all right. Let me just hit the super chat before I come to Hazem. Natsa says, I will respect Mourinho because it wasn't his fault that they bolted a 3-0 lead. Okay. And I am adopted and my parents don't love me, HH. Mourinho reigns supreme. Everyone spots him. Oh, that's a thank you. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Dan Answer, for saying that. Yeah, I mean,
Wait. Before I let the other person, why is everybody calling me HH Junior? It's facts. Mourinho is gonna win a trophy with Spurs regardless. I don't know why you guys
basically,
hating on me.
Wilton. They say that because they don't like the fact that a guy is accepting the truth. Because you're saying the truth,
'Cause
they
I'm
want to
just
say
going
your
on the-
HH's pop.
Because I'm just going
Vilton,
based on his
ignore
track
them. They're
record.
haters.
Every
Vilton,
team he
they're
goes, he wins
haters.
a trophy. Like
These guys are
If you
haters,
don't
man.
have haters, you're doing something wrong, man.
Forget.
You don't have
I think forget these guys. These guys are haters, man. Haslam, talk to me, man. Will
Yeah,
Mourinho
man.
win a trophy with these guys?
First of all, I don't know why all the comments are surprised that I said Ibrahimovic in 2020 is better than Kane. He literally has scored way more goals than Kane and has a better ratio, goal to game ratio.
Wait. Haslam,
In a harder league for strikers as well.
Haslam, he's
So
39. Let's just chill. Come on, let's chill.
what does that have to do with anything? The level of play. What does
Respect
that
your
have to do?
elders. Respect your elders.
That's actually a shame for Kane that a 39-year-old is better than him in 2020. You know how can even be that? But the stats confirm it. The impact on the team, Ibrahimovic impact on the team is on Milan is way bigger than what Kane is doing. So I don't know where they're coming from. You can't from any angle say that Kane is better in 2020. So yeah, bro. So, anyways, moving to Mourinho. Yeah, Mourinho. I think he can win a trophy, to be honest, because he has winning mentality, and he's the only coach that I can see that can really take Tottenham from that trophyless team to a trophy-winning team. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be a big trophy. It can be the FA Cup. You know, it can be the FA Cup or the Europa League, one of those two. But a trophy is a trophy, and Mourinho gives you that, like you saw with Man United. You know what I mean?
yeah, based on his track record, he wins trophy every club he goes to. Like
Yes, yeah. So you saw what he did with Man United, and he could do the same with Tottenham, you know. And of course, competing for top. Go ahead.
Don't forget Porto. Don't forget Porto.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and you know, he could go for top four this season. You know, I think that's important to think for Tottenham as well. But of course, they have to win a trophy, and I think Mourinho is the perfect guy for it, to be honest.
Okay. What was I working? So let's come to Mr. Jamal. Do you think a trophy can be won by the great Mourinho, who's won a treble, 100 points with Real Madrid, FC Porto, CL, only trophy with Chelsea? Do you think he can win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
I do think he can win a trophy.
No. Will he? Yes or no? Will he win a
will
trophy?
he?
Yes.
I think he will. I think he will win a trophy. I do not think it's going to be a major trophy, though. I think he might need more time with this Tottenham team to get them firing on all cylinders. And it's going to be more than a year because they should not be tying West Ham. But I think he will win like the Carabao Cup or maybe the FA Cup or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. He wins wherever he goes. So,
all right. Abdullahi, is he going to win a trophy with Tottenham? Mourinho. Abdullahi, can you please unmute your mother effing mic, please? All right. Cassius, is he going to win a trophy with Tottenham? Mourinho.
I think so. Yes. He has 3 chances. He has the Carabao Cup, he has the FA Cup, and he has the Europa League. So, I don't know who they're playing in the Carabao Cup.
But do you trust Tottenham's character, though?
Yes, I do. Not that I trust it, but I think Mourinho can change it. So yes, I definitely think. I mean, if he doesn't, it would be. I mean, Mourinho was brought in to win trophies. He has 3 opportunities: Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. He has to win one. So.
Okay.
And can I just say one thing?
Go for it.
I don't know how a league where Ciro Immobile and Fabio Quagliarella can be the top goal scorers. I don't know how that league can be considered a difficult league to score in.
It is. Every striker that's gone there, Lukaku, Ronaldo, have all said that it's harder to score than the Premier League.
Quagliarella.
In the Premier League, yeah.
Quagliarella, 36.
Yeah. Easy. No, come on.
Yeah, so Ibrahimovic did in the Premier League as well, bro. So Ibrahimovic would be top scorer in the Premier League. You know?
He scored 26 goals for Manchester United.
He was banging in the Premier League.
There's a difference between Ibrahimovic and Fabio Quagliarella.
What's wrong with Quagliarella? Tell me, what's wrong with Quagliarella?
How many games has that guy played for Italy?
He hasn't even played in the Premier League.
Huh?
He hasn't even played in the Premier League. So what are you talking about?
No, but how can you say that like put the
Bro,
Serie A on a
Salah, bro.
pedestal as such a great league to score, and when Fabio Quagliarella was the top goal scorer and
That's not an
Ciro
argument. You
Immobile.
can't just say his name and expect that to be an argument. What do you mean
No,
by
but
Fabio Carrera?
Ciro Immobile and Fabio Quagliarella are the
Yeah.
last two top goal scorers in the Serie A. How can you say that's the top? How it's difficult to
Bro,
score in that
you,
league?
you can say the same thing. Salah went from the Serie A to Premier League. He completely destroyed the Premier League with 30 goals in the league, and he didn't do the same in Serie A. So what's your
Because
argument?
when you
I'm
really
not.
think
I'm not.
about it, Prem team they're not as good as defensively compared to Serie A team when you really
You
think
have
about it.
you
To be
have
honest with
you have a 33-year-old Vardy scoring loads of goals in the Premier League as well. So
Just let me. Look. I'm not
Jamie
saying that the
Vardy.
Premier League is such a I'm not saying one is higher than the other. I'm just saying I don't know how you can say that Serie A is more difficult. If you say it's on the same level, fair, but
No,
more
it is
difficult.
more difficult for a
Fabio
striker.
Quagliarella and Ciro Immobile were the last two top goal scorers.
Okay, what do you mean? What's that? Was that an argument?
No.
So
Okay,
Those are
Jamie Vardy was also a top scorer.
Here's my thing. Two things. Cassius's point is: do you believe that Cagliarella, 2 seasons ago or a season ago, when he was the top goal scorer, would be the top goal scorer in the Premier League or La Liga?
Yeah, he definitely can, of course.
Okay, but
if he can do it in the Serie A, imagine what he can do in the Premier League and La Liga.
Okay, true,
because look at the defense in the Premier League. Like, come on, bro.
But my point is that, Handsome, don't you think it is a bit odd that a 39-year-old is amongst the top scorers in the Serie A? Isn't that odd?
It's Ibra.
It's odd because he's keeping himself in great physical shape.
So
yeah, it's Ibra. He's phenomenal.
Wait, easy. Let me just get this. So from a boy, Abraham Hannock, LFC fan, but currently Harry Kane better than Fem. What?
Of course. What the hell?
Oh yeah. Speaking of Liverpool, Van Dijk is out. He's doing surgery on his leg. By the way.
I know. They are screwed, man. Those guys are effed. They're effed.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? So let's bring. What the heck? Let's bring in Amham. Will Uncle Mo win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
Yeah. For me, I see Uncle Mo going in Europe. So I think Europa League is his trophy. But what I would like to see if Liverpool can't compete in the FA Cup, I'd like to see Uncle Mo versus Arsenal final in the FA Cup.
Why?
Because that would be crazy, man. I mean, essentially, Wenger's only legacy for Arsenal at the moment is just FA Cup. And if Mourinho can just come there and take Arsenal's trophy from them, that would be amazing for me.
Okay. Natsu says, what happened to Hazem's football knowledge? Shame.
I like it. They're getting triggered, you know. That's bro. I know all these Premier League fanboys are gonna get triggered by this, but you have to look at the reality.
What happened when Pigain came to the Premier League, Hazem?
Well, he went out of shape and started eating McDonald's. That's what happened.
Basically, Hazard. That's what happened.
24-hour stream when Uncle Mo wins the PL title. No. 48-hour stream if he does that. If he does, it will be a 48-hour stream because it ain't happening. I ain't doing a 48-hour stream. Gatlock, my dear friend.
Gatlock, good luck, man. Come on, Gatlock. Go.
Oh, so why is your mic not working?
Can you all hear me? I'm here.
Okay, I don't think his mic is working. I don't think his mic is working.
Excuse me.
Look, okay, yeah. Look, is Mourinho gonna win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
#the best. Benzema has to rank as one of the worst players in recent memory.
Whoa!
I told you. You said it. I told you.
Whoa! This is your main striker.
Okay.
You're looking like a fool, and it's almost blasphemous to say this, but you're looking like a fool playing a dude that's just crap.
You betrayed me, What?
He's just straight on.
I told you the guy said it, man.
He's garbage. He won us La Liga last season.
But I think mainly, look, Valverde.
Gatlock, double H is a snake, man.
Receipts, Gatlock. Receipts, man.
How I told you that there is nobody in this world I despise more than you. You are literally my most hated individual in the world, personally.
Oh man. I'm sorry, bro, but seriously, man, you were hitting on Benzema before. You were, and there was a point you were hitting on Lewandowski because he wasn't scoring goals, man. So, yeah, sorry, bro. That's the kick of it. Now talking about your friend, what's his name again? The midget Mourinho.
He's actually quite tall, but
First of all, you hate Lampard for drawing 3-3 twice, but we should respect this dude for doing what, drawing 3-3.
Because it was Lampard's fault, not Mourinho's fault.
Oh, it's not Mourinho's fault. It's actually your fault. You've seen my tweet. I told you need to keep your mouth shut whenever you're talking about these situations, man. Because, bro, on Twitter, you kept going on and on. Respect. And you went to go and put juju on the guy. Seriously, what are the chances of West Ham scoring 3 goals towards the end of the match? What are the chances of Lazini's ball going right into the corner if it wasn't juju? Seriously, it was juju. Since you put that juju on Bayern, you made their Champions League go smoothly. So basically, I don't know which doctor you're looking at, but bro, your juju has been backfiring lately, man. Bro. So, I mean, seriously, ZH, you went to go and now ZH was on the bench. Why?
And
because
I never
you hyped
said
him
anything.
up.
I never said anything about ZH. I said he's going to fail. I said he'll flop.
You hyped him up.
And I didn't. I never did.
Hazard is the one that I feel bad for the most, man. Like seriously, what are the chances the guy went to go and come up overweight if it wasn't for you?
Is this like a half-hope roasting session or something? I asked you a simple question: will Mourinho win a trophy with Tottenham? This has nothing to do with me.
He might win a trophy, man. He might win the Capital One Cup or the Community Shield. You know all those low small boy trophies they don't rate Hurricane for. That's the one he can win. Those are the ones he can win. I don't see him winning anything higher than that. Okay, Mourinho he's improved this season, I would admit, but I think his time is time to win. Although, look, this is the second season. You know, he has this second season bounce that he has in every club. So basically, this is the second season, and yeah, I think he might win the trophy, but not a big one. Europa League, probably not. There are enough big teams that can take out Tottenham. Now it has shown that Tottenham defense is still bad. So no, I don't think he's going to win a big trophy. Maybe one of the small trophies, but not a big one. Sorry, HH.
From Mr. Dark says Ibra wasn't even top scorer in the MLS.
He scored 30 goals, man. What do you want him to do?
He scored on his debut. He scored 2 goals on his
30
debut.
goals, bro. 30 goals. Come on, bro. Just
Carlos
because
Vela was
Vela
just
also had a
another.
great season.
Yeah, he was just another different level.
Yeah.
Daniel Hankel, 24-hour stream when HH grows a full head of hair. I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. 48-hour stream when we find your parents. How about that? When we find your real parents, we'll do a 48-hour stream.
Oh my god.
Okay, moron. Red Devil Studio, is Mourinho going to win a trophy with Tottenham? Yes or no?
First of all, Goat Luck must be at least be considered for horseman status.
No, he's not. He's a brick.
Videos go horseman status in one of the videos when you do your academy update thing. Goat Luck must be there.
Also, that wasn't my voice. You basically doctored my voice using the voice changer thing.
You know.
So.
Things, but I think actually Goat Luck does have a point actually, because when you big up these persons, these players, you know, like you do with Hazard, they then go and they end up flopping. And everyone here saw your tweet at the start of the match. Don't disrespect Mourinho. A tweet. Well, there happened to be a tweet that said that don't disrespect Mourinho.
I don't do anything by a tweet.
You know, I observed it. I can screen share it if you want. I've got it saved. You know. Oh yeah! Oh, thanks, Goat Luck. Thank you. That tweet just there. That tweet. I never want to hear trash analysis from you Twitter nerds that get your football opinion from who scored in FIFA. Mourinho is that dude. All wrong here. An apology.
Is that me?
Look, it looks like you. It's H the shade.
There are 2 HHs on Twitter. I'm trying to get verified. That's like another. It's a burner account.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So, but yeah, interesting. I mean, Mourinho's done. It's as simple as that, really. The guy's done. The guy's finished. The guy's not gonna I don't. All this. What can Mourinho do? What can you do? You know what Mourinho could have done, right? Mourinho could have killed the game off. He didn't have to take Son Heung-min off. Score 1 2 goals instead of trying to be more defensive.
Wait. Red Devil Studio. Let me just ask you this. Is Ancelotti finished?
What do you mean? What? Based on what? The fact that
Basically, is he gonna
on-
win any trophy? Is he finished? Like the way you're saying, like Mourinho's finished? Because Ancelotti's older than Mourinho, so is Ancelotti finished to you?
we're not talking about the style of play or what people are using. We're talking about Jose Mourinho was at my club at Manchester United.
Okay.
What I saw today is no different than what I saw in the last season, and to a certain extent, the second part of the last season with Jose Mourinho, where he goes ahead, he has a 2-0 something advantage, and then because he wants to protect the lead rather than kill the game off, he then sort of tells or instructs his team, whatever, to drop back. There's no reason why Spurs couldn't have gone and killed the game from West Ham. West Ham grew into the game in that second half. That is a fact. Okay, yes, you can say that the third goal was a spectacular, etc., whatever. But at the end of the day, Spurs allowed West Ham to come back into that game, even though they were 3-0 up. They didn't have to. They didn't exert their force. They were at home. It's not like they're away at West Ham. They're at home in the Spurs.
No fans.
It doesn't matter. No fans. They're at home with familiar surroundings, and they allowed West Ham to come back into the game. Jose Mourinho bottled a 3-0 lead in 8 minutes. I don't know if that's a record. In fact, is that someone check that? Go look. Someone check if that's a record in terms of bottling 3-0 leads. Like to bottle a 3-0 lead in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, you bottled a 3-0 lead. Shout out to David Moyes, by the way. I'm sure people thought he's finished, but waste man manager, something like that. The guy's probably partying and stuff like that now because he's got one over Jose Mourinho. Like this idea that like Jose Mourinho's gonna like, okay, yeah, sure, great. Wasn't he in the Carabao Cup last year? Who knocked him out? Was it FA Cup or Carabao Cup last year?
Norwich, I think it was.
Norwich.
Norwich.
You mean
Penrith, I think it was.
Norwich? With the team that Spurs? Yeah, I get it, he had injuries, but I mean, relegated Norwich.
Working with scraps.
We're talking Norwich finished bottom, relegated Norwich. He got knocked out by Norwich.
Red Devil. This doesn't change the fact that Mourinho is still a god. It doesn't change the fact that he's still one of the goats.
Is he going to win a trophy? That was the question. And what I'm saying is, he's finished. He's not going to win a trophy. End of. Like he'll take Spurs to where they can go. They might play a good football, have scintillating results. And if we're looking at these last 5 games in terms of a trend, okay, yep, he bantered Manchester United, fair enough. But last time I checked, he lost to Everton, dropped points against Newcastle, and now has dropped points against West Ham. That sounds like a trend to me. I don't know. It sounds like a trend. It's only been 5 games, but like Everton, Newcastle, and West Ham are these top teams that are competing for the Premier League, and he's dropped 6-7 points from those 3 games, but he's going to win a trophy.
Okay, putting the blame on Mourinho.
Man, this is the Champions League final since 2010, bro. It's going to be more than a decade. You know what a decade is? It's so long they had to name it. A decade, bro. It's even going to be more than a decade because he's in the Europa this year.
Man. Come on, history,
come on.
Wait, Gablo, who do you think is the greatest manager of all time? Then
bro,
Fergie?
I don't know right now.
Lep? Really?
Don't you dare say Fergie, man. 2 CLs in 30 years of management. Don't say that.
Not Lep. I beg, no, not Lep. Fergie is close, but I don't know who's better than him right
Fergie,
now.
what, 2 CLs in like 30 years of management? Nah.
Okay,
Doesn't
but
matter.
how many years of management has your boy had? And he only has 2 CLs as well.
A
at
treble
this
and
rate, he's
a
going to
win with
probably
FC
pass
Porto. And
Porto.
he would have won with Real Madrid and Chelsea. So those
would
2
have.
count as well.
No,
so
they don't.
it's basically 4. It's basically
No.
4.
So he has
Sean,
Mourinho. So basically, Mourinho
who
also
got to
has
the Euro finals? Who got to the Euro finals in 2004?
Greece.
Greece and who?
Portugal.
So won't you say that there are strong players in Portugal and Porto that won in the Champions League?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't rate Pep for having
FC
Spain,
Porto,
for having
that
Spain,
is
but Porto.
You see, that is almost as crazy as what was the name of that Serbian team, Belgrade, who won it in the early 90s. FC Porto winning, they didn't have a chance. So, guys, stop hating on my boy.
It's just facts. It's just facts, HH. Just facts. Like your question fundamentally was, is Jose Mourinho going to win a trophy? And I've given you evidence to suggest he's not going to win a trophy this season. You need to give me evidence to suggest that he'll win a trophy this season, and it's got to be more than dropping points.
And my point is, him not winning a trophy is not down to Mourinho's talents. It's down to Tottenham, the football club.
He's been backed in the summer transfer window, though. HH. It's not. He's been backed. They spent more so than Pochettino was given this summer transfer window. So he has been backed. He's had time to implement his tactics. So
will he apologize for the fact that he has scored more goals than he think that he would have scored on Tottenham? Because you said he was a defenseman.
Come on, six goals against Manchester.
So he wants Red Devil. Will you apologize? Yes or no?
He's now behind Villa.
When he hasn't played any big team, Double H. When he hasn't played any big team.
So
But he
nobody
took
here is going to
Tottenham for 14th and
apologize.
7th. Let's be real.
So nobody here is
14th and
going to
7th.
apologize. No one here is going to apologize.
He's behind Villa in the Premier League, KJ.
You guys are fake, man. You guys are fake.
Hey, Double H, can I ask you a question, bro?
Oh God, what?
Okay. It's not a bad question. It's just other than what he did with Porto in 10 years ago, why do you think people are so against Mourinho? That's what I want to know.
That's a great question. I'm so
because he's arrogant.
It's his
character.
His
character. He's really arrogant.
He's the Ibrahimovic of managers.
That's why he's good, man.
Without the result nowadays.
Let me land, man. So it's to do with obviously his character, his arrogance, but I think it's one of those things where people can't accept a guy with his bravado, box officeness, actually achieving success in his own way. It rubs people the wrong way. And do you know why? What really rubs people the wrong way is what he did to Barcelona. Because do you know what it was? Barcelona
I said other than 2010 though.
Oh, it's the 2010. It's the 04 FC Porto. It's what he did for Real Madrid in Spain, getting 100 points. It's what he did with Chelsea. Pretty much,
it's conceding
creating that Chelsea foundation. So
basically, everybody hating on Mourinho is like you hating on Pep, basically. So that means Pep is a goat.
No, Lep is different. Lep has spent a lot of money for him not to win that season.
Mourinho has spent what? Chicken change.
Mourinho never had Messi, so it's not the same. He never had Messi.
Well, he had Ronaldo.
He
had Ronaldo. He had Cristiano.
Ronaldo is great, but it's not Messi.
It's great,
but can we really?
Ancelotti won the Champions League the season after he left.
Okay.
Really?
Do you blame
Just like
Mourinho for
Zlatan.
that? Okay, do you blame Mourinho for that penalty shootout that against Bayern Munich where Cristiano Ronaldo and both Ramos missed? Do you blame Mourinho for that? And Kaká missed too. Like in the penalty shootout.
Why didn't win the game in 90 minutes?
I don't know. Maybe
Why couldn't
Bayern
we
really
win
wanted
90 minutes? When Zidane did the strip it, there was no penalty shootout. When Ancelotti did the zone, there was no penalty shootout. He gave Bayern 4-0, literally the season after.
But I
think Bell helped him.
But do you know what it is, Jamal? Mainly, I just think it's jealousy. I think people just have deep jealousy and envy.
So yeah, jealous of Pep as well. Double H. Yeah, jealous of Pep.
Wait, Carlo, how can I be jealous of a guy who everything was handed to him on a plate?
But he has a treble. Closer than your goat. He has a treble. He has 100 points in the Premier League. Like your Mourinho in 100 points.
Messi gave him that treble. Okay.
So, but who gave him the 100 points?
He did. Mourinho did. Guys, let's move on. Oh God, I'm ham. This is last thing. Please talk.
They call Mourinho in Portugal that Porto Puta. They call him at Chelsea. They call him Sport Blue. At Inter, they call him that guy. And at Real Madrid, they call him Senor. So you must know that this guy is a legend. 100 points. UCL with Porto. Freaking made Chelsea. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is a legend. He's the most legendary.
That's what I'm saying. Like 2012,
this
he was
guy,
just unlucky with Real Madrid.
When it comes to coaching, this guy literally shows you what coaching is all about. He talks the talk. He gets into the minds of his opponents, and then he tells his players to follow out the plan. That's all he does. He doesn't say, Salah, go and run at them. He doesn't say, no, everyone's a good guy in this world. He tells you, yo, look, I want to win. Don't be a good guy. Kick that guy in the ball.
Wait, so
win the match.
I'm ham. Are you telling me that you're rating Mourinho ahead of Klopp?
Don't.
HH, please please.
No.
I never
Two
said
Champions
anything
League. He
like
got
that.
two Champions League.
So I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
quiet.
Oh, it took him
But
career.
all
Then,
I'm
yeah.
saying,
Wow.
all I'm saying
Mourinho
is,
got two Champions
Mr.
League.
Mo,
Mourinho got two Champions League.
Mr. Mo is a boss. Mr.
In
Mo is a
2020,
boss.
no.
If you don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that, net Evoludio is because you Man United guys, all you know is Fergie. Fergie this, Fergie that. Even you still
Wait, I'm not
Fergie
bad, but 2020, you're saying
controlling it.
that Klopp is worse than Mourinho in 2020. As a
No,
Liverpool
he's
fan,
not saying that. No, obviously not. Obviously not.
He's saying
That's
overall.
He-
that's
he's-
he's
overall.
alluding
He's talking
to it.
about
He's alluding
overall.
to it.
He said overall. He
Let
said
Lou,
overall.
let
alluding to it though.
me say that.
No, he's talking about overall.
Wait, guys, easy.
I didn't
Let's wait. Let's
I don't
move.
know.
Let's move. We need to move. We need to move. Alex says HH is Lampard and Wilton is Mason Mount. Now, let me respond to this.
Damn. I'm sorry that it's just facts. It's just facts. By the way, Mason Mount starts every game. I don't mind me Mason Mount. He starts every game for Chelsea.
But he's trash.
Let me respond to this. Alex, I can't be Lampard because I have a brain. So already that means because I mean no, I have a brain and
Did you
I
say Benzema
engage
was
my
Said
brain.
Benzema was a brick though. Benzema's crap.
No.
Benzema trash.
Gatlock used a voice changer. That's not me.
We heard that.
So easy. So Dave React says, H bro, Fergie took United from the brink of relegation to 2 Champions Leagues in 30 years and 20 plus league titles, Premier League merchants. He also won a CL game with no defenders, legendary.
Because of John Terry.
But wait. Dave reacts. You forgot to add to the point that one of his CL victories was literally in the last 2 minutes of the game. So
European.
yes, and the other CL victory was via penalties. So he's
Aberdeen,
never won
no
a
one mentions
CL
that.
cleanly.
Aberdeen with the European, but you know.
By penalties, it's still cleanly. There's still
Like the
CL.
best.
Yeah.
Hey,
Benzema has to rank as one of the worst players in recent memory. Very up to class A.
Dodgy soup doctor.
I've run out of words. This is your main striking force. Zidane, you're looking like a full.
Oh,
It's almost
my
blasphemous.
It's getting embarrassing at this point,
But you're
man.
looking like a full playing a dude that's just
That's
crap.
not me, by the way.
This dude is just bad. He's
The same
just
boldness.
straight and
Come
just
on.
useless and just bad.
That
Simple
guy
as
have
the
a
same
beard. That's
blade.
not me.
But I think
Useless and just bad.
Valverde was the man of the match.
What say you?
Get out of your face, bro.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
yeah.
it's-
Let's be real. Let's be real. HH. That's
That's not
questionable.
Easy.
Questionable.
So yes, says that Uncle Mo once said Frank de Boer was an awful manager. He also said Wenger is a serial loser. He also said Conte is a cheat. That's why they hate him. Frank de Boer is an awful manager. Wenger continually lost to him, never beat Mourinho, and Conte
Never want to see out.
might actually be a
Well,
cheat.
he
So
became invincible, though. You know, so.
okay,
Yeah,
look,
Conte was a
guys,
cheat with
guys,
Juventus.
How many
Yeah.
Champions League?
easy.
How many Champions League? How
Guys,
many Champions
easy.
League?
We're moving on. Please, we're moving on. So for our next thing, Henry. This is Henry now. I want us to have an honest conversation about Thierry Henry now. This is my thing about Henry, and then I want everyone to go down to see how they view Henry because we want to try and rank him. Because for these Sunday hangouts, we want to properly rank players as they should be. For me, Henry is the best player in Premier League history. Facts. And he was the false nine or complete striker before anybody. He was Firmino before Firmino, Benzema before Benzema, and so forth, doing that job. 20 goals, 20 assists. He still has the assist record in the Premier League, which I think is insane. The Henry for France wasn't the Henry for Arsenal, which is what has made it so difficult for me to properly rank him. Because the kind of dynamic player who did some of the most amazing things psychologically on the pitch for Arsenal wasn't the same dude when he played for France. Because for France, all he was a goal scorer. But the skills, the movements, the moves, the different ideas, the ingenious passes, the overall footballing sauce that we saw him do from every single week for Arsenal, he didn't do it while he was for France. France 98. I think he scored 3 or 4 goals or something, but he didn't really score in the knockout stages. He didn't score in the semi, he didn't score in the final.
Yeah.
I'll give him the Euros because he scored the goal against Portugal in the semis, but didn't score anything in the Euro final. 04, nada. World Cup 06, he scored okay. He scored the winning goal
Yeah,
against
06 was
Brazil.
good, man. He was good.
So, but again, semi-final. So my thing though is when we now, which is why I want us to have this kind of debate and discussion. Like, where should Henry rank? Because I think we have to rank him as a player because he's not really a striker. Because he's much more of like this complete kind of all-encompassing striker that did more than just merely finish. So before we rank him, I just want us to talk about how you view Henry. So for me, I view Henry as best player in the Premier League. Did amazing things in the Premier League. For France, was merely a goal scorer, but I was disappointed that we didn't really see the Arsenal Henry for France. So before I do that, Dave React says they pulled out a "this you" on my book. Dave reacts, look, it's not me. Gatlock, doctors, all those things, man. Wilson, talk to me about Henry, man, as a player.
Okay.
Your honest critique.
Okay. Thierry Henry, obviously, he's Arsenal greatest player. He's their greatest player. Like, there's no argument about that. He's their greatest scorer of all time. So I'm pretty sure he's the top scorer of all time. And KDB could have broke his assist record, but he still has that record to his name, like 20 assists in one season. And you could say he was the catalyst for that Arsenal team to win those two. That team that went invincible, and during Arsene Wenger time, like Henry kind of brought a little bit of life into the Premier League. Like the way he played the game, he brought swagger into it. Like he was just having fun. He made it look like classy.
Then why didn't he bring that swagger to France? Why didn't he bring that swagger to France?
Hey, at the end of the day, he's French top scorer of all time. So hopefully Giroud doesn't. Hey, he has a World Cup and a Euro. How many World Cup does Hazard have? Okay, then thank you very much.
It's coming.
But anyway,
when?
That looks shut up, man.
But it's true. I don't know if this is true or not. Doesn't he have the most golden boot in Premier League history? Doesn't he? Or does Alan Shearer does? I don't really know if that's facts or not.
I think he does. I think he does.
You see, yeah.
Most goals of what?
Yeah, like he left a really big legacy at Arsenal. I know he didn't really they didn't win the Champions League in 2006, but you were going against Dino, a potential horseman.
Oh no, Wilson. Don't skip over 2006 so easily. Don't skip over 06 so easy because that was a big.
It's Dino, man. It's Dino. What can you do? It's Dino.
No.
Like
Dino didn't.
He didn't play well, and that's the crazy part too. Dino didn't even perform that well in the final. But
so why do you say he was going against Dino if he didn't perform that well?
It's just maybe Dino's character just made the team good because Anto came in clutch in that final. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just with Ibra never winning the Champions League. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
All right, what's it called? Hazard, man. How would you assess how do you assess Henry?
For me,
go on, Hassan. Go on.
Oh, was it Hassan or Hassan?
No, Hassan.
Go ahead, Hassan.
Yeah, he's the best player in the Premier League history, in my opinion. I feel like he underachieved when he went to Barca. He didn't play the same as he did at Arsenal and at France. But what can I say? He won multiple league titles, won Champions League. But he did miss, I think, 2 clear-cut chances in the final in 06, which is a bit worrying. But yeah, he was a great player. That's it. But should have been more clutch, in my opinion. Should have been more clutch.
And why don't you think he was more clutch? And do you mean more clutch for Arsenal, or more clutch for France, or more clutch in general?
In general, it should have been more clutch. He went to a lot of finals, but I don't think he scored many. I don't think he scored many, but still a great football player, though.
All right. Benjamin Babine. Henri, talk to me.
Funny name.
Benjamin Babine, can you speak?
How many Benjamins are there in this hangout?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clear, man. Talk, man.
Okay. Thierry Henry, I think, is the best player in Premier League history. Maybe the only left winger who we can compare, but it's probably Cristiano Ronaldo in his time there, but he didn't stay too long to be able to match him with Thierry. But if you think about from the year 2000, 2001, just even if you look at the statistics, and not just statistics, look at his ability, what he did. Some things were just not meant to be, like particularly 2006 Champions League finals. It just didn't happen. But if it happened, we'll classify him on a whole different level. Because he eventually won a Champions League.
Wait, easy. Shouldn't we hold him responsible for not getting it done in 06 or 04? 04, you were the Invincibles. 06, you had the chances in the final.
That's what I'm saying. At times, you're just playing a better team. Like Ferguson said when he played Pep's team in 2011. Like, they were just outplayed. Sometimes you just do everything you can, but you can't just beat some kind of teams. And I think that is what.
No.
Wait, he got an assist in the final, didn't he?
No. Benjamin, in the match in 04, you were the Invincibles. Are you saying that they were not a better team than Chelsea, where when Bridge was the one who knocked them out? 2006 final. Yes, you were down to 10 men. You had 2 golden opportunities, one of which was a one-on-one, which you fluffed. So how is that unlucky? Okay. Abdullahi, talk to me about Henry.
I think in EPL we have to rate Henry high. For me, I think he's the greatest goal scorer in EPL for me. I wouldn't call him
goal scorer.
Yeah, for me, I think I would call him more of an inside forward for me. I wouldn't put him as a striker though, because under Arsene Wenger, I play him as an inside forward. He didn't play him as a number 9. He played him as like the way Aubameyang is playing at the moment for Arsenal. That's way more Arsenal. Thierry Henry was playing in Arsenal. So I'll put him in EPL. I think people will say Alan Shearer, but I think I'll put Thierry Henry. I think best goal scorer in EPL for me.
What?
Yeah, goal scorer, you mean player, not goal scorer.
Abdullahi, what are you smoking?
No.
Yeah, player.
No,
I think you mean player, not goal
scorer.
No, you mean player. You mean player, right?
Goal scorer.
What?
Yeah, because
bro, to this day, nobody has broke Alan Shearer goal scoring record
to
this day.
Bro, there's nothing you can bring up saying better goal scorer than Shearer.
Abdullahi, what are you smoking?
Or even Aguero, not better goal scorer than Aguero.
Or Salah.
Aguero is the pure number 9. Thierry Henry is just like an inside forward. He's an inside forward, not a number 9.
He's the better player, but not scorer.
Abdullahi, how is he a better goal scorer than Aguero or Shearer? How?
Or Salah.
Hey, he's a crack.
Don't bring Salah.
I mean, you know.
In EPL, I think Alan Shearer for me is the best. But in terms of Aguero is the pure number 9. Thierry Henry is not number 9, is an inside forward. So there's a comparison between both of them. Yes, Aguero is Man City's what's called record goal scorer, but Thierry Henry also is an Arsenal record goal scorer too. So if in terms of pure ability and the way they play, Thierry Henry is more as an inside forward than a striker. So that's why I put him a better player and a better goal scorer than Sergio Aguero, because we could say Aguero is a goal scorer, but let's look at the way Thierry Henry plays. It's a very clutch player who knows how to score goals. Yeah, he may be flopping Champions League in 2006.
He's not clutch. He's not clutch. Come on, bro. He's not clutch.
For me, I would say it's slightly better than Aguero for me, because Aguero is the pure number 9. He's a pure number 9, but
he's a better footballer, of course, but he's not a better goal scorer or big game player.
He's not a better
Hey.
goal scorer than Aguero, man. Relax.
He scored against Brazil in the 06 quarterfinal.
I think he did. Did it? I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
he kicked Brazil out. He took Brazil out.
Wait. Let's just get Jamal, Henry. Your assessment on Henry.
Okay, so you can hear me, right?
Yep.
All right. So throughout you guys talking about Henry, I've been looking at a YouTube video just to refresh my memory. I'm an '89 baby, so I saw Henry in the Premier League, and I was watching this YouTube video as you guys were talking about Henry, and I was watching it, and I noticed that this guy has been challenged against the very best. He's been challenged against Puyol in his prime. He's won World Cups against the likes of Ronaldinho. He's been challenged at the very best, against the very best at the top levels. So my assessment with Henry is, I think I slightly edge him over CR7 as the best Premier League player of all time in their prime. Just slightly, because with both of them, I realized that it was the first time I've ever seen their style on the field in the Premier League. I can't say that about Aguero. I can't say that about Van Persie. I can't say that about Van Nistelrooy. I can't say that about actually, I can say that about Cantona. So that's another thing. But I put
Jamal, I think we lost you, bro. Jamal,
above
are you there?
R7 in terms of the Premier League.
God bless Ronaldo fan cut his mic.
Wait. Jamal, say it again. We lost you. Say a sentence again. We lost you. Okay. All right, Jamal. Try. We'll try and come back to you. I'm Ham.
What's going on, man?
I'm Ham. Talk to me about Henry.
Yeah. What are we talking about? About Henry.
How would you assess Henry?
You see, the thing for me with Henry is that it's a bit controversial because I started watching football, like aware of football in 2005, but really watching was 07 or 08. So for me, what I understand of Henry is that
what were you doing before 05?
From what I've seen, okay, is that this guy is a brick. Like,
what?
I don't know. How did this
What the hell?
Wait, how is Henry a break, bro? Henry peaked. This guy could play in any era in the Premier League.
I have so controversial. I love it.
Let him talk.
I've heard all the praise of this guy, but what I've seen, this guy wasn't that good from the time I saw him. When he was at Barcelona, I was like, "This is the player that you tell me about." And
did you see him at Arsenal? Did you see him at Arsenal? Did you see him at Arsenal?
In the Premier League, before I was a Liverpool fan, I was a big Van Nistelrooy merchant. So I don't know, man. I always thought Van Nistelrooy was better than him, and I didn't rate him at all. And what I've seen since then is just him being a brick. He went back to Arsenal.
You're trolling, bro. You're trolling.
And he literally, this guy got Monaco to like 18th place.
He has a World Cup and a Champions League.
Stop trolling.
Like or something.
I am Ham. You are Van Nistelrooy fanboy.
Guys, listen. Wait, guys, listen. So we asked about, let us try and assess Thierry Henry's playing career, and Ham is now talking to me about Thierry Henry as a manager for Monaco.
From what I've seen of the guy, I'm not impressed. I haven't seen anything. The most impressive thing is Pepsi advert.
Why would you bring up his managerial record when
Man,
you're assessing him as a player?
Because I haven't seen anything impressive from the guy. So that's what I'm telling you guys. That like,
he's first top scorer. Do you think Giroud's a better player than him?
He has 4 golden boots. Come on, man. 4 golden boots.
We're not doing that in 1990.
He went invincible. Just he has a
I mean, I understand. Look, okay. The How good was the Vincibles really? I mean,
Okay,
I've seen
okay,
these.
okay, okay. We're done.
Not
We're done.
that
We're
great.
done.
That's true.
We're done. We're done. Gatlock,
You guys are that
Gatlock,
good.
Gatlock, 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 Gatlock. Henri, talk to me.
Chill.
Uh,
Before I get to Henry,
yo.
who the hell is that?
Yo.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
yo to you too, Jamal.
What's going on, man?
Before I get to Henry, Douglas, can you explain this?
So, I ask this to you right now. What was the big thing you learned from this weekend's worth of football?
I learned that Mourinho is a prick.
Wow, strong words.
And if people follow me on Twitter, I made a huge announcement after the Manchester derby that Half Hope and Mourinho have officially parted ways. So that was the biggest thing I learned was that Mourinho can't be defended anymore.
Okay.
Like, I mean, we'll go deeper into the Manchester derby when we really peel away the onion skins of the Manchester derby, tactical breakdown,
This
all that
isn't
kind of
me,
stuff.
by the
But
way.
just a little taste, a little precursor is we could be seeing the decline of Mourinho.
So these are your own words, Double H.
That's not me, guys.
Did I
That's
just
not
KO,
me.
man? Sorry. These are your own words. You've already said it yourself. I
Gatlock, why
test,
do you
right?
do this?
This guy's HH's shadow, man. He's HH's shadow.
I'm sorry, man, but come on, man.
Mourinho, those are lies. Mourinho, if you're listening, that wasn't
You
real.
can see why Mourinho barely picks up your calls anymore, Double H.
Mourinho,
You
that
see?
wasn't real. That was not real, Mourinho. Please ignore that. Ignore that. Gatlock, can you please answer this effing question, man? About Henry, prick,
man.
bastard.
All right. Henry. Yeah, the dude was he was good. It was I barely watched him, to be fair, so I don't really know that much about him except for Barcelona and at the ending of his Arsenal career. 2006 was a bit of a letdown, you know. He really should have. He really had a few chances to have killed the game, even though it was 10 men. Like 10 men is not the end of the world, especially if you're supposed to be an elite team, like Arsenal was back then. Yes, he was part of the Invincibles, but that was more of a defensive, you know, work than actually the attack. But look, you have to give it to him, though. Yeah, he was great. And for Barcelona, look, let's be honest, man. He was carried by that team. He didn't really do that much in Barcelona. He went there to win he went there to win. Yeah, he won a treble in Ona. Yeah, he went there to win a treble, which that just added to his
Trophy repertoire.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, look, the guy, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's a decent player. I have no problem with the dude. Yeah, he's a fantastic goal scorer, a very good player. I mean, seriously, Arsenal are still trying to replace somebody like him, and we've barely seen a player like him in the Premier League, except for maybe Ronaldo. So yeah, he's an elite player. That's all I have to say about him, to be fair.
Okay. Before I come to Cassius with this, Latin Lozario says Gatlock
Gatlock
is
is
a
a
prick.
goat. Uncle Mo bricked.
Said to that, Gatlock is a prick. Uncle Mo is a legend. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Matt. At last.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, this guy just
At last,
salty.
man. Thank you. Jeez, funny calling this guy for a brick he is. Cassius, Henry, give me an honest assessment on Thierry Henry, man. Please keep it real.
My honest assessment is that I agree with everyone, with the general sentiment of everyone else, that he's the greatest of all time in the Premier League history. You know, he has goals, but he was also like a fun player to watch. It wasn't just that like Immobile or I'm thinking of just strikers now that just score goals, but he was also on top of being a goal scorer. He was top goal scorer in the Premier League several seasons. He was also, you know, he could dribble, he could create chances, he could do everything. The only thing that could have crowned his entire career was winning the Champions League with Arsenal in 2006. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that, but I still think he's I would say a footballing legend.
Okay. Hazem.
Yeah, man, definitely one of the best players in the Premier League history. You know, along with Vieira, Paul Scholes. You could say Alan Shearer.
Salah.
Soon.
Don't. Just
Soon,
please.
if Salah continues, he's having a great season once again. So,
Oh, okay, fine.
one of the best players in the Premier League in terms of overall. I'll put him top 20 strikers of all time. Top 20 because top 15 is a bit tough because there's too many. And he didn't do it. He didn't do it in the final level in the Champions League. He didn't get that moment. But I'll put him top 20 because of his contributions for France. He showed that he could do it at the top level in 2006. That great goal versus Brazil from the cross. And man, he did it in '98 as well in the group stage. He has shown up for the national team, but he couldn't show up in the crucial moments, and that's why I'm not gonna put him top 15. But he has to be top 20 because of what he did for Arsenal and in the Premier League. And man, his legacy in the Premier League has made him a legend.
Okay. Before we go deep into now ranking him, Natsa says Gatlock is a loser. I know he is. Thank you for that. Yasa says that if Henry is the best player in the Premier League ever, what does that say about the Premier League? Have we been brainwashed about how great the Premier League is? Yasa Said, you're hating on Henry because by you saying that, you are not respecting just how amazing of a player Henry was. I think you need to put more respect on Henry's name. So
Nazar says Gatlock is HH biological father. Is that true?
No. He said that you're a loser. That's what the
Is your
subject
name,
is.
is your name,
You're a loser.
is your name have hope or have guts? Put that way.
It said you're a loser who forges receipts
Because
and uses voice changes.
I just got a
and
mail
so
right
forth.
now with your birth certificate and everything.
Mates,
I'm
get a
just saying.
better mic. I can't even hear what you're saying. Get a better mic.
I just got an email. I just got an email about your birth certificate and everything. What does that mean? Like court of arbitration or something sent it to me. So does that mean anything to you?
Wait. Look, let us talk. Henry, where are we ranking Henry? See, now, this is my thing. Henry. I don't know how to rank him as a striker because for me he does. I don't think of him as a striker. I think of him as an overall player. And if we're thinking of Henry as an overall player, I'm not putting him top 20.
Yeah, overall top 40 maybe.
Yeah, maybe top 40 or top 45. If we just say forwards, just as a forward, whether it's striker, complete striker, winger, like inside forward, all time, maybe
Top 40
20.
still.
No, all time. I don't even think he's top 20 of all time. Well, based on your
Strikers.
Well, ability or career?
No, based on HH's logic though, because I know he's gonna use the World Cup as a logic. He's not gonna put Messi in his top 10 or everything.
No. This is purely when we do these rankings, which is why Riquelme can still say what's up, Charisma can still say what's up. This is purely ability. Purely based on your ability.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about overall.
No. Just purely your ability.
Yeah.
So for
top
that,
20 for ability.
Top 20?
No,
for striker, I would say he's top 20. For striker, I'll put him at top 20.
Striker, yeah, striker, but not forward.
So many good strikers. There's so many good strikers. Marco Van Basten, Romario, Ronaldo.
My issue is the Henry we saw for Arsenal wasn't Henry that we saw for France. You know, and
but
that
you
was an
said
issue
it was
for me.
Purely ability.
But no, ability. The Henry we saw for Arsenal, how he played, he didn't play like that for France. So it was almost like we saw like a poacher for France, and we saw a quality, all-encompassing, smart playmaking creator, playmaking, striking player for Arsenal. So that is what makes me have it a much more difficult. That I'm only going to. So should I just rank him based on what he did for Arsenal and ignore the Barcelona and the France performances?
I think my thing is that if you're ranking on ability, you have to rank them at their very best. No?
Mm-hmm. True. True.
So
But how do you compare goal scoring ability and just normal footballing ability?
Okay, look. We'll go around. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna say if I'm gonna rank Henry, I think the safest thing for me is top 20. I can't do top 15. I can't do it. There are too many better strikers or forwards than him. And top 20 is still hard because trust me, if we think about it, all time, top 20 is still a hard sell.
Is it better than Jimmy Jones?
No. Wilson, where would you rank Henry all time then?
Based on ability or as a striker?
Based on ability and quality of him as a player. So compare his quality at his very best to other guys at their very best based on what they did and their quality of it as a football player.
Then I would say top 25, maybe. Top 25. Top 25.
Okay. Hassa, where would you rank Henry?
Top 20 to be safe. Top 20.
So it does only make top 20. That's what I'm dealing with.
Or are we doing forwards or striker? Just strikers or forwards in general?
I've got to say forwards in general. Basically, so taking
okay,
strikers.
top 30. Top 30
okay.
to be safe.
Wait, is Baggio better than Henry to you, HH?
Henry's a better player than Baggio. Just that Baggio was more clutch, but Henry's a better player. Henry is a better player than Baggio. But it's like, you know what? Top 20. As it for forwards, yeah, top 20, yeah. Based on just that Arsenal, look, if you're the best player in Premier League's history, one of the biggest leagues in the world, that's enough for you to at least get top 20. you know, so
20 assists in one season.
Come on, bro. Jamal, where would you rank Henry all time?
Of all time,
based on in his position.
In his position, oh, okay. In his position, easily top 20. Yeah, that's for me. Easily top 20 as a player. I'm saying he makes top 25. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying he's a top 25 player of all time?
For me, I mean, his ability on the ball, his ability to beat defenders, he's like Neymar, a little bit of R9,
what?
A little bit. I said a little bit, a dash of R9. A little bit of who did I say before?
No, Neymar before.
Neymar.
This is a hangout, not a meal.
Wait, Jamal, are you ranking them based on ability rise overall or overall?
Ability.
Overall?
I'm watching this guy right now. He's ridiculous.
Okay.
Right?
On YouTube, come on.
It's for their career. I'm not doing for their career. How
YouTube only shows the good stuff.
R9?
Okay, who's your number one then? I'm curious. Who's your number one ability wise overall as a player? Overall.
I wish there were YouTube compilations of Jimmy Jones, man. I need to see how that guy got 24 goals.
Okay, so Jamal, you're saying he's a top 25 player all time?
For me, yeah.
He's not top 25.
Hey,
sorry.
it's your choice. It's fine, but just that I humbly disagree. But that's fair. Benjamin Babino, where would you rank him?
Disagree.
All time.
You're not humble.
Henry all time top 25. Top 25.
Top 25 player or top 25 forward?
Top 25 forwards. Players top 40.
Okay. Abdullahi, where are you ranking Henry?
Is it based on forward or based on a striker?
What? Just forward. Based on just forward.
There's a pure striker and there's an inside forward. So it depends on what you are ranking.
My friend, based on forward, man. Just forwards in general, man.
Based on forward, I think I'm gonna put him top 25. At best, top 20. At best.
What about as an overall player?
And as an overall player, I would say maybe top 30. Maybe.
There's so many players. So.
Yeah. But basically, I think 30 to 40 is respectable. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Gatlock, where are you ranking Henry, man?
Top top 19.
19.
Top 19. 1-9.
Why not 20?
Why? Why
So
putting
if
top
he's
19?
top 19, so he's obviously 19th.
No, top 19. He could be first to 19th. Anyone.
If he's first, then you're crazy. I am Ham. I'm not gonna ask you because I think your answer is gonna really annoy me. So I'm not gonna ask you. Cassius, where you rank it on real time?
Taking everything into consideration with what he achieved and his footballing ability, I would say he's between top 20 and top 25 forwards of all time.
Okay. See, for me, just to round this off as I look, Henry is a weird one because remember,
Let I am Ham talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
no, his answer is gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me. I trust it. I don't have time to be annoyed. So look, the thing about Henry is, remember he started as a winger. Then he transitioned to a striker, and then he evolved from a striker to like a playmaker, so like a striking complete striker. So it is very hard to really see what role he fits into because the role he fits into is quite a limited role. How many people played the role of a striker the way that he played it in terms of getting like 20 assists a season? That's crazy. So but I just think like in terms of what he did for Arsenal, and the reason why you have to put him in that top 20 category is those 20 assists. To get those amounts of assists as a striker is evolution. That is like next level. And the fact that no midfielder, where this is your solitary job, like De Bruyne, Silva, your job solely is to provide, and you still haven't gotten as many assists as
De Bruyne did. He got 20 last season.
HH.
No. I don't think Henry's has been equaled.
Yeah, De Bruyne equaled it 20. He didn't break it.
KDB,
he didn't break it.
He equaled it. He didn't break it. He
tied
equaled
it.
it.
Yeah, KDB
No, I think
tied
he
it.
broke it. He got 21.
No, he didn't break it.
No,
He got 20.
It was 20.
He
It was
tied
20.
it. He
Should have been
tied it.
21,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it was
it's
20.
20. Never mind, it's 20.
So was it this last season?
Yeah,
That's
last
this
season.
last season. Yeah.
Okay. But even still,
It's been equal.
even still, look
He
at how
got
long
20 goals
it's.
and 20 assists, which is crazy for
Yeah,
Maori.
but see that's the see. My
No,
thing
no,
is
no, no.
understand. Wait. Two things. So look at how long it took for it to be equal. First
Yeah.
thing. Second thing is, as Hassan said, 20 goals and 20 assists. De Bruyne, how many goals did he got? Like 6, 7 goals or something?
13. I think it's 13 goals.
13 goals, but 20 goals, 20 assists is insane. That means you are scoring at a high level and assisting at a high level. So,
And it's
from that,
how he did it, HH. It's how he did it.
no, because it's look that the backheel goal against Charlton, the flick over and the volley against Man United, one goal against Bolton, we took it from the halfway line, and like some of the goals this guy was scoring was insane. Some of the stuff that he was doing was on another level. Just my issue is 2006 CL final. You should have done more, but Invincible. See, for me, I put that blame on the Invincibles, Wenger, and so forth because how do you not win the CL? Remember who won the CL in the Invincible season? Uncle Moo. So that was the season for them to go through because that's the season where Real Madrid fell, Milan fell, all those guys.
Beginner's luck, Uncle Moo. Beginner's luck.
Look, shut up, man. All right, look. What's it called? Let's take the super chat. So from Whimsical Thought, thank you for super chat, DSR. Thank you, bro. From Whimsical Thought, Hope. Who is a greater PL legend, Henry or Giggs?
It has
Depends
to be
how you view it. Depends how you view it.
Okay.
Greatness is Giggs. Better than Henry.
Longevity.
If it's longevity,
No.
Giggs has been there since Giggs was there since the beginning of the Premier League, and he played till he was 40. He played since his late teens till he was 40, and he remained very consistent. So much so that even when he was like in his late 30s, he was still money. Henry was just the best player that the Premier League has ever seen. But would you say who was the greater? It depends how you want to define it, because you could say greatness in terms of their impact. Nobody impacted the Premier League without Henry did, in the things that he did and the way that he played the game. But for Giggs is like the Premier League. Like, he just kept on going season after season after season, and in the treble-winning season, that crazy goal that he scored against Arsenal, man, which I remember watching it live with my brother. So, it's really dependent on how you view it, man. All right, guys. Look, final thing, man. CL, man. What do you guys say, man? Sevilla, man. Give me some hope.
See, your defense is so garbage. You Chelsea symbols at the back.
Give me hope. No. Wait.
If Kepa starts, don't turn up.
No. Abdullahi, I want you to explain to me right now.
Sure.
What is wrong with Lampard? What is wrong with Lampard? What is wrong with Mount? No.
Let me
Explain to me right now. What is wrong with Lampard?
Let me go with Lampard first. I think the problem with Lampard is, I think when he was in Derby County, he played too much. He played mostly of his matches with Mason Mount. So, but this is Chelsea Football Club. There's a difference. This is Chelsea Football Club. It's not like shouting at Birmingham City.
Why did he play Pulisic on the right and Mount on the left? Explain that to me.
I think the problem with Lampard is it's addicted to Mason. I've been backing Lampard, but recently Lampard has been changing my view a lot. He's been pissing me off a lot about Mason Mount. I've been backing him. I've been saying it. I've been backing him long time a lot, but keep playing Mason Mount every time. He has been pissing me off.
But has he really have a fully fit Chelsea team though?
Exactly.
Pulisic is just coming back from an injury, and Ziyech just coming back from an injury.
Wilton.
Like, no, right now, I don't really. Right now, you could be mad that he's playing Mason Mount, but Ziyech and Pulisic haven't been at 100% yet.
No. Wilton. Wait. Wilton. No. Wait. Wilton. Pulisic was fit enough to start. Why not play him in the strongest position, which is the left? Hudson-Odoi is fully fit. He was on the bench.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, because I'm gonna wait till everybody's fit, because I'm pretty sure Chelsea starting 11 should be Werner at striker, then Pulisic on the right, then Ziyech on the left, then Havertz in the middle, then Kovacic and Kante in the midfield, then your left back Chilwell, right back Reece James, I would think, and Zuma and Thiago Silva.
Bro, Mount will play. You have to for team. Mount will play.
But I don't.
Wait. Let's go to Abdullah. Finish your points, man. Talk to me about this whole thing, man.
I think I've been backing Lampard for like when he was even higher till last season and this season, and recently Lampard has been on my head. He's been pissing me off a little bit because I rate Mason Mount, but the problem is I keep saying if you want to go forward, take Mount out of that team. It doesn't deserve to play. Mount needs to be playing 20 minutes or 15 minutes to go. I do not want to see Mount on the left or on the right. I've been getting pissed off with him playing Mount week in and week out. And you're putting Kane, for me, arguably in our most talented player in that youth Chelsea, it was promoted because it was that good. Bayern Munich has been running after him for how many years? For the past 2 years now. They want to ban him. Every season they keep getting Kane Hudson-Odoi. But why are you putting him on the bench? When you have Mason Mount, he can't play there. He's a pure midfielder. Number 8 or number 10. He's not even good as a number 10. He's good as a number 8. Why are you playing him as a left wing or right wing? That's my worry with Lampard at the moment. He's been pissing me off recently. Why are you playing him? Put this man out. Put him out.
Let's see next game, because I feel like once everybody's fit, I'm hoping that he's gonna play Pulisic on his right position.
He will keep playing Mason Mount even everybody's fit. That's my worry with Lampard at the moment.
The reason why I don't think he's gonna play Mason Mount because he got Havertz because Havertz and Mount kind of play they're similar.
Bro, it's not just Mount. It's that he changes the centre back punches every game as well.
Because if you get Havertz, that means you don't really. If you get Havertz, that means you don't really have that much faith in Mason Mount. If you go and buy Havertz, so I'm gonna wait till he has a fully fit Chelsea team and see what he's gonna put.
December, January, February. Before my thought on Lampard. At the moment, if as a Chelsea
wait, Sevilla. So are you worried about Sevilla on Tuesday?
I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not worried about Chelsea. Chelsea will turn up on big occasion. Will turn up. I'm not worried about that.
No.
We turn up
That
with-
defense is garbage, though.
we turn up
Abdullah.
on
That
big occasion. I
defense
am a Chelsea
is
fan.
not
Yeah,
that good.
see, the problem with it is him himself as a manager, he knows his stuff. He knows his central back, Thiago Silva and Zuma. He knows it. No one need to even tell him. He already knows what he wants to do in the central back. But my worry with Lampard is, I want to see consistency. I don't want you to be swapping in Zuma today, Christensen tomorrow next tomorrow. Especially me up. Stick with one central back for the whole entire season. Let's know who we're going on with. Tomorrow, Thiago Silva for the rest. Good, let's go with that. You can't come in today, tomorrow Christensen, next tomorrow this.
Makes no sense, man.
It's pissing me off. Lampard is getting on my nerves. I don't like that. Do the basic, simple. It's easy.
Man thinks it's FM.
Okay, so what are we saying about PSG and United, man?
Oh, easy went for PSG.
Come on.
Easy went for PSG.
No, I don't trust PSG,
They
man.
are-
You know PSG, man. I don't trust them.
Nah.
Okay.
I
If
trust
there-
PSG.
if there's
I
one
trust
thing-
PSG now. They made the CL
I trust PSG in group
I
stage.
trust them now.
I trust PSG in group stage. Knockout
True,
stage is
true.
less iffy.
Nah.
In group stage,
They got
always
my
deliver.
feedback. They made the Champions League final last
Wait,
year.
is
They
it-
got my
is it in
feedback. They made the
Paris?
Champions League
Bullshit,
final
man.
last
Who
year.
they
it's
play?
in
Who they
Paris.
play?
I
Who they
think I
play?
trust PSG
Who they
more
play?
than-
It doesn't
Champions
matter. It
League?
doesn't matter. They
I
still
think it's in
made it.
Paris.
They
I
still
think
made
it's
it.
in
They still
Yeah,
made
it's in
it.
It's in
Paris.
Paris.
So
It's in
did Tottenham.
Paris.
Do Tottenham still have your respect?
No, they never won any trophies though, so they don't really have my respect. That those absolute losers. But it's just, if Chelsea doesn't fix that defense by Tuesday, I don't see how y'all can.
No,
Y'all could
the defense-
outscore
the
Sevilla
defense-
for
no,
sure, but
no,
that
Hilton,
defense is gonna be in
the
shambles.
problem is
double
Thiago
H.
Silva is not injured just because of the international break. That was why he didn't play in the Southampton match.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he will play,
yeah,
He
yeah.
will play in the Champions League. He will play
No, no,
against
okay,
United.
wait,
Is Kepa gonna be in goal? Is Kepa
No,
gonna be in goal?
Of course.
Mendy
Caballero.
should be back for the Sevilla
See,
match.
no, easy. No, wait. Let me talk. See, here's my thing. Now, see, I told you, no, Abdullah is right. Lampard is becoming very annoying. Like
It's
really,
pissing me
really
off.
annoying. Really, no,
God.
let me land, man. My thing about it is that if this dude starts Mason Mount on Tuesday
I am
and
done.
starts Kepa on
I'm done
Tuesday,
with
like,
him.
you know
I am
what?
completely
Then-
done with him. I am.
Then this guy's a clown, because see, this is what is scaring me. The more we insult Mount, the more Chelsea fans starts going crazy online, the more he's going to double down and triple down, and that is what worries me. He's
So
like,
in other
"Oh,
words, you guys are the ones that are picking Mount.
pretty much.
Double H.
So why don't you
Cat
stop
pretty
beefing Mount?
But what what I will say, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
hear you, man. We can hear you, man.
What I will say is the reason why I'm saying Chelsea can win the Champions League is if
What?
Whoa.
let's say
With
right.
Kepa.
Whoa, relax.
Wait.
Now with
No,
that
if-
defense.
if-
Now with that
Brick call,
defense.
brick
Who
call,
said
I just talk about
No,
tomorrow's
listen.
game, man.
brick call.
No.
Thank you,
Listen,
Bidiko. I
listen,
needed somebody to
you're
bring
not
that out
listening.
in
You're
the
not listening.
universe. Thank you,
Brick call.
Bidiko.
Listen
Send
to
me the
me.
minimum
You're not
contract,
Listen
send
to
me the
me.
listening. Okay.
Brick call. Can you listen to me? Brick call. Can you listen to me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Brick call.
Yeah.
Have you
Hello.
seen how Chelsea have been playing recently under Lampard?
I thought it was treble minimum.
No. I've seen how Chelsea has been playing under Lampard, but this Chelsea team, let me tell you something, okay? This Chelsea team, I strongly believe in the Champions League, Chelsea is a different team than how they are in the Premier League. I don't
We
think
haven't
he
even
will
seen
make
that
these
Chelsea
mistakes.
play in the Champions League
Me.
yet.
No,
7-1, bro.
listen.
On aggregate.
No,
7-1.
listen.
7-1.
You can
Just
see the 70 G's last season.
We haven't
70
even
G's.
seen
Come on, bro.
this new Chelsea
No.
team play in the
Listen.
Champions League yet.
This Chelsea team can win a Champions League. It's very
On
possible.
paper, yeah. On paper, yeah. But
On
you seen
paper,
the
their squad looks really good. You understand what I'm trying to say? And
yeah, but
you
you
just
seen that
need
defense though.
that defense is good. Like Zuma and Thiago Silva is good. I don't know about tomorrow. I haven't really seen a lot about tomorrow. You know, Christensen, that guy, you just gotta sell him. All right?
Yeah, well, Bidiko, Lampard's going to change every game, so they're not. How's it going to be a partnership? They'll change every game.
But that's what I'm saying. We doubted him last
Wait,
season. We
Wait,
doubted
Bidiko,
him
apparently
last season.
people in the live chat said you said the same thing last year. You said Chelsea were gonna win the Champions League last year.
No, I didn't. No. Last year I said what's Dortmund. I said last year Dortmund, and I got that wrong. But what I'm saying is, like I said, we didn't expect Lampard to qualify for the Champions League last season with that Chelsea team last season. That Chelsea team wasn't that good, I'll be honest, last
But the
season.
league was awful though, let's be
And
honest. The league was awful.
no. And the thing too is he got out of a tough group with Valencia and Ajax. He
Getting out
literally
of the
got
group
out of
and
a
winning
tough
are two
that
different
Valencia and
concepts.
Ajax group. I wasn't expecting Chelsea or um I was expecting Valencia to give them a tough time, but
They
I'm
did.
telling you, Chelsea could have gone out. Chelsea could have actually gone out of that group, and they actually qualified through that group. So
Okay.
it's possible. It's possible. He just needs to
Question,
get things
Bidi.
right. I think.
Question, Bidi. Bidico,
Yeah,
chill first. Who did Valencia meet in the round of
God,
16
look,
in the
let
Champions
me
League?
respond to better play. I think the problem with Lampard is he knows his starting 11. He knows his central back, right back, left back, midfield, and strike. He knows it. But this is as a Chelsea fans, we've known this even when they took over. Is as a manager, you have to have a start. You have to have a first 11. Like, this is my 11. I understand you can rotate based on the matches you have, like FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Champions League. Completely understand. But you cannot be dropping in today, Christensen, tomorrow, next tomorrow.
You,
It
you
doesn't
can't be
make any
changing
sense.
game to game. You can't be changing game to
And
game.
and the one thing I want to tell you guys, AJ Abdullahi, is let me tell you something. Chelsea for me has been known to be this club where if things just keep on going wrong and they just
If he
lose
gets sacked,
games,
he
they
will.
will chop and change
Abramovich
managers like
will sack.
ASAP.
I'm
Like
telling you right
that's what
now.
I
Abramovich
know
doesn't
from
give a
Chelsea.
damn.
That look, you need to
So
pin this now.
so
If things go
so
badly, worse for
mhm.
Lampard, Roman Abramovich is gonna sack him. I will not be surprised by November, December is getting sacked.
You're
Oh, for
you're
sure.
known
Serious.
you're
I am
known
not
to be
crazy.
that
But
club.
what's but okay, okay.
Guys, easy. Wait, guys, wait. Just chill, because I want to move on to something quickly. So, PK Money says, imagine Kepa lifting the UCL. PK Money, that's not happening because Kepa
It's
is not
not
going to be
happening
playing
now.
for
Kepa ain't
Chelsea.
gonna lift no
What's the
UCL.
No.
expectation for Chelsea this season, though? That's my
Wait,
thing.
look, wait.
Me, I already said it.
Wait, guys, just wait.
Minimum trophy.
Bayern Munich, Atletico. I want to
Chelsea's
move
gonna
on to
win.
that. I want to move to that. Bayern. So what are we saying with Bayern Munich and Atletico?
1-0 Bayern.
Bro,
1-0 Bayern.
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna go for
Atletico
Atletico Madrid just because they're
Atletico
the
for me.
underdog.
Atletico for me.
Atletico will
Atletico.
beat Bayern on Wednesday.
Nah,
I'm
Bayern's
guaranteeing you
winning.
this, HH, right now. Like Atletico have what it takes to beat Bayern because
At the Allianz?
Yeah,
yes,
No
bro.
fans. There's no
Like the
fans.
thing
There's
is,
no
there's
fans.
no
yo,
offense.
HH, let me tell
Atletico
you something.
They
are
know
winning.
they
The
know
high
the
line
pitch
Okay.
very
is
well.
too
There were no
much.
HH,
fans last year
let
when
me
they
tell you
beat
something,
Chelsea
bro.
4-1.
HH, let me tell you something, bro. Jerome Boateng is the worst defender for Bayern right now. Like that guy, he's not reluctant to bench this guy. They play such a high line. They're so susceptible to the
Okay,
counterattack. Totally.
Bidico, are Atletico an attacking team? Do they
Aleko
throw
is
men
not an
forward?
bro. Aleko is not an attacking team. But all you need to do is just kick the ball long and
Is that how
do
Atletico play?
counterattacks. No,
And
that's
Bayern
not.
play a high line too. It says don't forget that high line that Bayern plays. Atletico can exploit that with Joao
They
Does
drop
Felix
Carrasco play?
Aleko
Does
Casemiro.
Carrasco
drop
play?
deep, my friend. Aleko
Because
drop
let's be
deep.
real,
I'm telling you.
Lyon could have scored against Bayern. It's just that they were not
Yeah,
clinical enough against Bayern.
Everybody could have scored
yeah.
against Bayern, but you see, Wikipedia is a bitch because Wikipedia will tell you that Bayern kept a clean sheet in that game.
Clean sheet in that game. But Lyon was the better team. We all know that.
Who? No, Bidico. Would you rather be the better team or the team who won? I'd rather be the team who won. So it's like that's how it is. No, look, for me, Bayern Atletico. That's going to be a really interesting game.
Atletico's underdogs. I'm telling you this right now, and I actually think they're gonna beat them. I'm telling you this right now,
You
man.
know what? I changed my mind. 1-1. 1-1. Be 1-1.
I think it's gonna be 1-0 Atletico.
Okay, hold on. Before I do my
Sane's not
prediction,
playing. Sane's not
prediction,
playing.
HH,
Leroy
who
Sane's
do you
not
think is going
playing,
to win?
guys. Leroy
Bayern or
Sane's not
Atletico?
playing.
I'm not going to pick it right now. Okay.
Come on, just give me a hint. Just give me a hint.
Leroy
No,
Sané.
because
Leroy Sané's not playing.
because you're gonna use reverse psychology. So I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna pick. All right, and I know it. Guys, what are we saying? Okay, Lazio Dortmund.
That'll be a good
I would
game.
go for
Entertaining
Dortmund.
game.
Haaland is in
That's a
form right
tough
now.
game.
I
I
would go
can't
for
believe you called
Dortmund.
that as a game. Me thinking
Just
you're going to
because
say
I'll go
Haaland is in
for
form right
2-1
now.
something like
Dortmund.
that.
2-1
HH,
Dortmund.
Because
HH, to
Haaland
be
is in
honest,
really good form right now. I would go for Dortmund.
Nah, HH, I'm sorry, man. I don't know about my team because Favre made all the right substitutions against Hoffenheim and all the changes. And then next thing you know, against Lazio, he'll play a brick like Burkic and he'll play a brick like Kanji in his team. And then that's how sad it is for Favre. He's just such an idiot. I
So
think
which hardcore are you
Lazio
going to be now? Hardcore
Lazio
UV, hardcore PSG. Okay.
No,
Lazio.
he's still hardcore
Hardcore
Barca to
Bayern.
me, man.
Oh yeah,
Hardcore
see
Bayern.
hardcore BDK. Okay.
You see,
La, La,
no, wait, easy choice. I think for me, Lazio Dortmund. I think that's going to be a really good game. I think that's a very good group. People are sleeping on that group. I think that's going to be a really nice group. But
really good group, yeah.
But we're snoring on
for
that
me,
group because they're not going to win anything.
I say
2-2 draw.
1-1.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say probably 1-1. Probably 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Do you
That's
do
fair.
you know what I'm looking forward to?
Ajax.
There we go. Ajax Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ajax Liverpool.
Oh,
There'll be
yeah,
goals,
that's a
HH.
good
There'll be goals.
game.
There'll be goals.
That's a
3-2
good
Liverpool,
game.
man.
HH,
3-2
do you think
Liverpool.
Liverpool gonna win the league still without Virgil van Dijk?
I don't think so.
Oh shit.
Nah,
It's
nah,
out of
we
the
won't.
season.
We won't.
I'm telling you.
Out of the
Wait,
season.
And no Van Dijk, yo, this
we
is the
discussed it
perfect
yesterday.
time to play Liverpool.
You see, we discussed it yesterday.
Bro, double H,
The
double H.
league,
I'm looking at
the
Lazio's last few games.
You see, the league probably not. Champions League, yes.
Yeah.
They can win the Champions League without Van Dijk. The league, for me, Man City have now become more likely. 7 to 8 months.
It's out of the season. No, it's out of the season.
For the season.
Possibly next.
And probably the Euros as
next
well.
season is not even sure. Yeah, it will miss the Euro. It will miss the Euro.
No, Ajax would be Liverpool. Ajax would be Liverpool because
Relax.
no,
How
no,
strong
no,
are
no.
Ajax now without Ziyech, Neres, Van de Beek?
All I know is we'll concede. We'll definitely concede, man.
That Ghanaian boy from that midfield, man, Kudus, he can ball. I don't know what you're talking about,
No. See, Ajax Liverpool, look, it's going to be an entertaining game, but without the real finishers and the quality, I don't think Ajax will be able to take advantage of the chances that they will create against them. That's the issue.
Salah and Mane be the difference in that game. It's quality.
Yeah, but they were struggling against Everton when Van Dijk got injured, so you never know.
That's
but
two
Salah
different
Mane
games.
outscored our team.
That's two
Outscored our
different
team.
games, mate.
Yeah, you see, no,
Champions
look,
League
Liverpool
is
are going to
bad,
top that group. You see, Liverpool, Champions League, I still think they're fine. I still think they're fine for the Champions League, but it's just the league that's going to affect them. I think.
Can I talk about the Liverpool a little bit?
Go for it.
Liverpool will top the table, but I will not be shocked if Liverpool finish second in that group. If they finish second in that group, I will not be shocked. Because
second
this group, Atlanta, Ajax, is gonna be a go group.
Nah, come on, man.
Bro, Abdullahi, your fellow countryman cooked Atalanta on the weekend.
Osimhen, yeah. Osimhen.
Let me give
Hey, yo, that guy can ball too.
The reason I say that is Virgil van Dijk is very important for this Liverpool team. People may not rate him high, but VVD is very, very important for that Liverpool team. And I look at the way Klopp plays. You are playing Highline against Atlanta, and
they will outscore these teams.
Yes,
Atalanta, Ajax. Okay, no. Abdullahi, even with Van Dijk injured, are you honestly telling me that Atalanta or Ajax are going to top the group ahead of Liverpool?
I said, okay, Liverpool will finish top, but will I be surprised if they finish second? Hell no, I won't be.
Running down the wing.
I won't be. If they finish second, I will not be, because they will concede with the level of goal they are playing at the moment without Van Dijk. I'm even young Sego Alcantara maybe out for a month or 2 months.
I don't think we play Highline, to be honest. We didn't against Everton, so I don't think we will anymore.
Yeah. I think you didn't play. I think so. They didn't play.
Yeah, you changed from a high line to dropping deep.
Yeah, that's what 7Gs does to you, man.
Wait. Okay, guys. To round off, we're gonna go through everybody. So just pick one game. Which game are you looking forward to the most? Pick out one game that you're looking forward to the most in the Champions League. Wilson.
Real Madrid. Like, what else would I be looking forward to?
Okay, apart from
we
your
definitely
club,
gonna win the Champions League this year. We're gonna be Shakhtar, easy lubrication and everything.
Apart from your club,
I'm looking forward to that Chelsea. I'm looking forward to that Bayern Atletico game. That's gonna be a really fun game to watch. And Chelsea versus Sevilla. When they lose, you gotta do an open hangout too.
I don't think, but there's,
No, no.
I don't think Bayern gonna Chelsea will win. We will turn up.
Cassius, which game are you looking forward to the most?
The most interesting game for sure is Bayern Atletico, but the one I personally would enjoy watching is PSG United.
Why?
Something's gonna happen there.
Nah, you know how to part the bus counter, man. That's what they're gonna do.
Revolution.
Something's gonna happen there.
Wait, is that United?
It's
You think United will beat PSG?
Kylian Mbappe.
No, but I don't know. I'm not giving you a prediction. I'm saying something will happen. I mean, it's United. It's gonna be something's gonna happen.
Okay, Gatlock, which game are you looking forward to the most? The heck?
Before we go in there, I think I would. This is a toast to Marina. A toast to France. A toast to my main man Bram. And a toast to
Oh
Havertz.
my God.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna break this thing down because we signed. We signed 5 years of dominance. We didn't sign a 29-year-old. We didn't sign a 35-year-old. We signed a guy who is considered the future for football.
If you have Kai Havertz, it should be easy for you to win the Champions League Double H. That's one. Two, the game I'm looking forward to is Bayern Atletico Madrid. You want to look forward to the champions, not all these side checks coming around. Come on. So, Bayern Atletico Madrid. The other matches are going to be interesting, although, to be fair, the Chelsea and United game, those games are at the same time. So, it's going to be hard to pay attention to those games. But the Bayern game and Atletico game, that's the main game that our eyes are going to be
That's
on.
Bayern play on Wednesday. We play on Tuesday, so it's easier to you on Tuesday match. Bayern play on Wednesday.
Yeah, but United play on Tuesday as well. That's what I'm saying. Two big matches. But all eyes will be on the Bayern game because there's no that big match there, unless Porto wants to do something against City. So, yeah, that's the game I'm looking forward to.
All right,
Bayern,
thank you.
Atletico Madrid.
Jamal, what game are you looking forward to this week? CL. I am Ham. What game?
Oh yeah, one more thing, Double H. You and Abdullahi. I don't care what lineup Lampard uses. If the German Zidane is on that pitch, I expect nothing more than a W in every game. I don't care if he's playing left back. I don't care if he's hey, relax. Hey, bros, relax. I don't care if he's playing left back or the goalkeeper. The German Zidane on that pitch should destroy any team. 3-3 to West Brom and Southampton. Come on, I don't give a shit. The German, because you guys knew about, the only person I'm not going to get on is Daniel Tillock because the guy talked about your defense. But all of you, knowing your defensive deficiencies, talked about, I don't give a shit if you have a full team or not. It's a whole season. Not everybody's going to be on the pitch. You have 11 players there. They should do something. I don't care if Lampard so loved Chelsea that he gave his only begotten mount. I don't care. That dude, if Kai Havertz is on that pitch, if German Zidane is on that pitch, I expect a beatdown of everything. Okay? I expect, you said it yourself, Double H, runners up minimum. And Mr. Kai Havertz, Abdullahi, you said treble. Okay, so that is what I'm expecting. Okay?
Yeah, you've been saying treble.
Energy. Keep that energy. Okay, I don't care what formation he uses. Keep that energy. Thank you.
Look, I completely agree with whatever you said. I already said it.
don't.
The team is already in full speed now. We have Pulisic back fully. Akim Ziyech is back fully. No more injuries now. In that starting 11 on Tuesday, if I see Mason Mount in that team, I'm done with Lampard. I'm telling you now, I am completely, entirely, have been backing him since we hired Lampard. I've been backing him. Now, I'm done backing him. I
don't understand. HH was hyping Mason Mount before. You were hyping Mason Mount. Mount Kilimanjaro.
No, I don't.
Wait, do you think, okay, do you think Ziyech should start?
For me, at the moment, in the kind of way,
you think Ziyech should start?
At the moment, we need the point. We need to win. I will take a risk and start Ziyech instead of starting Mason Mount. Even if I can't start Ziyech, I will start Callum Hudson-Odoi.
What kind of injury did he suffer?
He suffered a knee injury.
Okay.
A knee injury. Yeah.
Wait. Let's just so I'm Ham. Which game are you looking forward to the most this week? CL.
It's this week. I was
No, it's
gonna
next
say
week.
Istanbul Besiktas versus Man United, but yeah, I'm excited for Liverpool versus Ajax because I need to see if Klopp is gonna allow us to not get maximum points against a team that has a total football merchant as a coach. So I'm just gonna have to see. I'm excited
Alright.
for the Liverpool versus Ajax match.
BD
I'm looking forward to I think Ajax and Liverpool will be interesting. Um, Bayern vs Atletico is really something to watch. But as much as I like these two matches, I think Chelsea and Sevilla is a very, very even game. Like I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Sevilla is like a huge, huge team, and one of the best teams in Spain and stuff." Like, bro, I'm sorry, but La Liga is overrated, man. Like these defenses, Sevilla
Relax.
defense is
Your
so.
league, Bayern's better do
Bro,
10
I'm
in a row
sorry,
in the
man.
league,
I'm
bro.
Yo,
sorry.
answer the question.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this, but Sevilla, pipe down about Sevilla because, bro, Sevilla couldn't even score
They're the
against Bayern,
European
yo.
champion.
With all those chances that they had in
They're
the
the
Super
European
Cup.
Didn't they
champion.
win the Europa League?
So for
Yeah, didn't they
me,
just
I
win
think
your
They won,
Europa
they won
League?
like 5
Didn't
Europa
Bayern have
Leagues.
to
no,
struggle?
you
Didn't
did.
Bayern have to struggle to
Um,
beat Sevilla in the Super Cup final like a few months ago?
but we
I'm
beat
just
them.
You
saying.
could say
Yeah,
you could say
yeah.
that
Bundesliga team
Sevilla.
beat them. Bundesliga
You
team
could
beat them.
say
That's all that matters.
Sevilla
But Bayern
beat
better do
Hey,
10 in a
Bayern Munich
row
in
in your league, bro.
Wait. Let's be the call round off. Round off.
okay.
Man.
So for me, I think I'm gonna say Chelsea and Sevilla. I've never seen that matchup. I think that's a really good matchup, to be honest. I think that's gonna be a really good matchup. Like I think
Okay.
if Lampard gets it right, it will be a very good game. That's how I see it.
Okay. Hassan.
Wow, Gatlock.
so much.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Gatlock, you're a bastard, man. You're a real bastard. Hassan, which CL games we so we can get the F out of here, man?
I was gonna say Ajax Liverpool, but not be biased. I'll say Lazio Dortmund. That'll be a good game.
Guys, I apologize for the
Can I try
lies.
AJ, I haven't spoken.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Jamal
Mount
then
Kilimanjaro.
Jamal.
I think Jamal. Okay.
No, Jamal.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Yes.
Okay, so this goes a few ways because I'm looking forward to the Bayern game, but the thing is, I'm more looking forward to seeing if Lampard's going to get this right because I think the Bayern game is going to be a good game. But
yeah,
I think in the opposite way, if Lampard doesn't get that right, I would love to see a train wreck. Everyone likes to see a train wreck.
Jamal, I'm saying it right now as a Chelsea fan. If I see Messi Mount in that team on Tuesday, I swear to God Almighty, Lampard is done. He is I swear to God
I don't blame you.
Will there be a personal stream, HH? Abdullah, be there.
If we lose to Sevilla on Tuesday, we go 24 hours. I'm serious. I'm completely done with him.
Abdullah,
we're going to have another honest conversation about Lampard amount.
Why?
Abdullah and HH, what happened to Mendy? What happened to Mendy?
He's
I thought you
injured.
guys got
Messi
Mendy.
is injured. He's injured. It was injured in
Really?
the international break.
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Kepa and go.
72 million on Arisa Balaga with a class A breed. And you have
Wait, how long is Mendy injured? How long is
he
Mendy
should be
injured?
back in Sevilla or for United match.
Wait, Abdullah, which game are you looking forward to the most apart from the Chelsea game? Which game?
Apart from Chelsea match, I think the one I'm looking forward to is I would say Bayern Atletico, but I think the Paris Saint-Germain Manchester United I'm mostly looking forward to. I want to see Kylian Mbappe and Neymar, what they're gonna do to, because Tottenham has been hyping themselves. Marcus
That's a
Rashford, Ballon d'Or,
boring
Bruno
game, man.
Fernandes,
That's a
Ballon d'Or.
PSG.
So now I want to see Neymar and Kylian Mbappe showed up, because people have been saying because Neymar was injured the last time United beat them, they can't count them as now Neymar is fully fit. It's not injured. It's fully fit now, and Mbappe is scoring goals. So I want to see how they're gonna. I want to see how United is gonna respond to them.
PSG in group stage are always good.
Guys, thank
It's
you for
knockout
tuning
stats.
in. I apologize for the bull crap that Gatlock had to put you through. Let me just
Wait, what's Gatlock favorite team?
those
Gatlock, wait.
Always, yo,
Does
always,
anybody?
as always.
Can I
Gatlock.
land?
Wait,
Thank
Gatlock,
you.
what's your favorite team?
What's my favorite team? Football.
No, can I land? So I'd like to apologize for the lies that Gatlock put through. All of those things were fake and they were all forged just for the sake of comedy and to make you laugh, but none of them were true. And I will see you guys on Tuesday night. And as Abdullahi faithfully said,
HH,
if
can I ask a question?
can I land this damn thing?
Can the guy land? You don't kill the guy.
So basically, guys, we could be in for a very emotional and violent stream, depending on the events that happen on Tuesday nights.
Lampard better get it right on Tuesday. He better get it right. He better get.
Abdullahi,
I don't want Messi Mount on that Tuesday. I do not want him.
If he messes up, I'm
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Guys, peace out. Stay true. Stay real. And
HH, my question.
What? Okay. What's your question, man? Okay, what's your question?
Knowing what you know, would you have preferred to talk to your boy Roman Abramovich about keeping your countryman Barkley in the team and selling or loaning out Mount instead?
Thank you for tuning in to the Sunday Hangouts. We'll see you on Tuesday night. Peace out, stay true, and we're out. Peace out. Thanks for watching the vid. Later. And remember to head to the official website for the latest on my blog, rankings, breaks, and the Hall of Fame on halffootballhot.com.